All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, Nigeria's family. How you guys doing today? Yes, we are back here again this morning. Today is Tuesday, 12 April 2022. Yes, we're going to be talking about the insecurity that is currently going on in Edo State. As you all know, that I've been talking about this for a while now. For a very, very long time, I've been talking about this insecurity. In fact, to be precise, I've been talking about the gradual creeping in of Fulani herdsmen. We started talking about this since last year or last 2 years. But now, we are facing the reality right now in Edo State. Governor Obaseki, your name will come up on this again because you are the governor of Edo State. You are the first citizen of Edo State constitutionally. Edo people are currently dying almost every day now. They don't have help. They cry. They don't get no help. But we have a governor who have chosen to please some over multitudes. It's very sad. I understand many people who love Governor Obaseki emotionally will come after us again later on to say, oh, stop this and that. But it's so fortunate that you have chosen to be selfish over all these things that is happening to our people in those states. You have chosen to pay ignorance to it. It's very sad because these people that are losing their lives or these people that are being injured or that are facing any kind of torture from these Fulani herdsmen, they are not your family. This is one of the reasons why you have chosen to always fight for your governor. Forgotten that is our governor is there to work for us. Nobody hates Governor Obaseki, but when you have somebody, it doesn't matter who the person are, even though it's your father, your relatives, your husband, your wife, your son, your daughter, whoever they are. If they are doing anything wrong, it's your duty to counter them. It's your duty to stop them. What is currently happening in Edo State is not pleasing anymore. But what do we know? We will continue to do our best to talk about it, to let people know what we all are passing through. What this government cares about right now, how they can fight to restore the respect of their own party, not about the people, to fight for their party. Recently, Governor Obaseki and Danobi, they are settled. They are synthetically settled. They made the video and they put it on air. Do you know why these are happening? It's because you and I, some of us that doesn't know their left and right, these people are taking advantage of us. They have settled for their party. Do you know why they are doing this? Because the 2023 presidential election that is around the corner, they talk to themselves. They say, okay, even though I don't like on ourselves, we could go publicly settle. If not, the presidency will not go win now. They have settled. That's why I said they have synthetically settled. My people, it's time for us to wake up. It will be bad that all this fight that we all are fighting, we will not witness to enjoy it. If we continue like this, there's every possibility that our children might not also witness to enjoy it. Let's stand for what is right. Let's watch this video and let's take it from there. Please help us to share this video. Let me acknowledge the people right here on the comment section. We don't have much people right now. There's no notification. Unfortunately, all our notifications have been exhausted. But still, people are still going to come back to play later. If you are playing back this video later on, please don't forget to hit the like button. Help us to share as well. Let our voice go far. If you have not subscribed, if you are new to this channel, also hit the subscription button, hit the notification button as well to be notified whenever we are live. Good morning, mother of all, morning diaspora. Thanks for joining us this morning. Good morning, Enrico. Thanks for joining us. Paco Barasi, I see you right there. Good morning to you. Father Evangelist Man of God, I can see you right there. Good morning to you. Naomi Bella, Abe Johnny, good morning to every one of you. I appreciate you all for joining us right now. Please help us to share and let others know that we are right here. We are talking about the insecurity that's gradually killing our people in Edo State. Where is our governor? Where is the executive governor of Edo State? Governor Godwin Obaseki. What is he currently doing about it? Let's listen to this.
They're the ones shooting now. The full announcement, they're the ones shooting now. They're trying to attack us. They're trying to attack us now. They're the ones shooting. They're the ones shooting. Oh yeah, let's go, let's go. Let's go back, let's go back. Hey! No, fall back, fall back, fall back. Let's go.
Yeah, bush coming at Agitmano, Kohu. There are a lot of feet on ground, but there's no ammunition to fight. These Fulani X-men are terrorizing our community. So what can we do? We're just trying to do our best with the little ones we have. We need government empowerment in this region. We are.
Okay, as you can see, the vigilante are calling for the government empowerment right there. I'm not the one speaking. That is not my voice. That is not my brother. I don't even know them. They are doing their best to fight to secure the state for you and I. But the unfortunate part of it is that they don't have sophisticated weapons. In fact, they are not even getting any support, if I'm not mistaken. Fulani Esme have taken over. People are dying. Some of us still don't care. Some of us still come on air to protect this government. I've told you guys before that Nigerian government doesn't care about you and I. I guess I have a caller already this morning. Please just hold on. Okay, Diaspora Vibes. Good afternoon to you, or rather, good morning. How are you doing today, my brother?
Mr. Niger, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you.
It shall be well with you. It shall be well with all of us that have always been clamoring for a betterment of Edo State.
Amen.
You see, one lackadaisical attitude that Obaseki has. Let me not say only Obaseki, because his government, he has a commissioner of information. Why will something terrible like this happen? Not even a statement or even a Facebook post from the commissioner of information condemning this act. This is not the first, it's not the second, it's not the third, it's not the fourth, and it's not going to be the last. When we keep asking Obaseki, what are you doing with 900 million monthly security votes? People keep saying, what is your business with security votes?
Yeah.
Look at Anambra State Governor. He was arrested because of about some billions of naira he collected from security votes. What is this guy doing with these things? What is he doing with this money? We are not coming out to address this issue. The other one happened in the other community of Banyato the other day. Till now, no comment from the state government. This is happening now for over 24 hours. No statement. Do we have government?
I don't know.
We have government. Where is the information minister? Where are all the commissioners that he appointed? The information commissioner for information. Are they not speaking? Are they not seeing it? I don't really understand. That's why you see, for most of the majority of us, the people really say, come back home and invest, come back home and invest, come back home and invest. Here, if something like this had happened, in the next 1 hour, you will see a press conference by the governor of that state or the local government chairman. He will be holding a periodical press statement. If possible, maybe every day, he will be updating the citizens, the happenings, how they are trying to curtail the situation. But in this our in that side of the country, it's like human beings don't have value. It's like they don't even have that sympathy, that empathy in them to know that these people are my citizens. I'm representing them. Their security lies on my hand. No empathy. But in 24 hours, something like this has happened. No government, state government official has come out boldly to condemn this act. That is sad.
Very sad.
These are our brothers and sisters. They are our brothers and sisters, whether we like it or not. Look at the vigilantes are complaining, no money, they don't have ammunition. But the government will come out on television to say, yes, we are doing everything possible, we are collaborating with the local vigilantes that you don't pay, that you don't mobilize, that you don't provide for. I don't really understand though. The people keep supporting this guy. I don't know where they are from, or if they are from this planet that me and you are living.
No, they are just being selfish. They are human beings. They are being selfish because they live in a good country, and that's it.
Mr. Nigeria, if it's my inbox, if I send you some messages, people keep sending me messages. How much are these people paying you to tarnish the image of the government? No, it's not that. I live very comfortable here that I'm staying, but I cannot be comfortable where my home has no peace. I will do the only thing that we have in social media we can do is to advocate for change. That is what we are doing. We are not criticizing that Obaseki is bad or is good. We want him to deliver. If he delivers, it's for the good of all Edolites, not only me, diaspora lives alone, or only Mr. Nigeria. No. Whatever he do and he lives tomorrow, everybody will benefit from it. But people keep having that imagination that we are being paid to turn. How much will only state government? What I receive on a monthly, I don't think any commissioner will even receive it on a monthly. My salary, somebody that collects about 2003, 2005 on a monthly basis, compared to a commissioner. It's
Thank you, my brother.
Frustrating, seeing all these things keep happening.
Thank you.
And these people, remember that the law that they passed, that clause that was there, that clause is still there.
It's still there. I know.
It's the state government that will decide the land to be given to the
let's hear from others. Thank you so much, my brother. God bless you. Yeah. All right, let's hear from Mr. James is calling us right now. Mr. James, good afternoon to you. How are you doing today? Please turn down your system, please. Yes.
Good afternoon. I want you to take this topic very serious on the debate level because the situation is getting out of hand.
Okay.
A lot is going that is not on air. Many deep rural areas in Edo State, people have run away, according to what I heard, because there's nobody to even come there to, there's some area they still use boats, some area the roads were not good, people have to trek, like those kind of village, nobody stay there again. It's now being occupied by Fulani. And our governor, this bill that people are still be talking about is still on table. They are trying to do it secretly to make sure they pass this bill and give our land to Fulani. So I don't know. Those people need to wake up, to look at this governor carefully. They are in a mission because they don't care about the people's life. They make it clear, openly, because they don't talk. You cannot kill human being like this. You expect a governor of a state not even coming out to make a statement. They're killing our people already. And they are surrounding us on a daily basis. And the danger is getting out of hand. The vigilante group themselves are not properly trained, they are not equipped, and they are still using their bare hands to, go to some area they don't supposed to go to. And our people, the leaders, all levels are just moved. What is going on? Is this Edo?
My brother, it's scary. To be honest, sometimes I'm speechless. But when you see, especially the part where you see some gullible Nigerians, Edo people that lives in diaspora attacking you for questioning the government.
I can't believe that. The problem is that many people live here in Europe. They are just Aduro for 15 years. They've not even been in the system. Some of them, refugees, they were put to get people social. They don't know what is going on at all. But even though if they don't know, they're supposed to be human. We're talking about alive. My first ambulance I witnessed in Spain, the house I was living, when ambulance came, they came because of pussycat. I was shocked. Then I was very new in Europe. You know, this ambulance of emergency for medical something. When they came, I was thinking maybe they were coming there to come and rescue somebody. And I was just coming from my work. So I was a little bit scared, being new and undocumented properly there. But nevertheless, I was close to my door. I did not see any police there anyway. So when they were coming out, I saw them carrying this thing, a pussycat. This is the purpose why they blow ambulance to that house. We're talking about a cat here. We're not talking of human being. They just kill somebody. The government.
My brother.
And when you talk, the greatest thing is that you see people insulting you.
Yeah.
They're telling you why you governor down.
I just.
Why you try to? Why do you hate him? You are for APC.
I just put the link. I just put the link on the comment section. Now let's discuss this, my people. If you are watching, you want to join the live, the link is right there.
We need to start talking to our people. There's a lot that is going on the ground. There's a conspiracy against Edo and Edo people. And the governor is the pioneer. And the people need to start holding him accountable for the life being lost. That is why he's there. We elected him for a purpose. We don't know what the stupid things that they are building that satisfies our people.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. If you need to contribute more, please just use the link to join us. Let me show them this video and they will take it from there. Thank you so much. God bless you. Yeah. My people, it's very sad. It's very, very sad. Let's finish this video, then we move on from here.
That one shooting. That one shooting. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go back. Let's go back. Hey, no, fall back. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, bush coming at Agitmano in Okohu. There are a lot of feet on ground, but there's no ammunition to fight.
This happened at Agitmano community in Edo State. This happened yesterday. You know, battles with Esme and the local vigilantes. You know, as we know now, even the police people, they don't even come out anymore. So the local vigilantes are the one facing more of the threat now in Edo State. And the unfortunate part of it is that they are not being empowered at all. You know, the S-men are just doing, they are cruising. To be honest, they are gradually taking over. The reason why I still put the word gradually there is because I don't want to be sentimental. They are already there. They have taken over those states. And it's so painful. Our Governor Obaseki is not doing anything about it. He's so scared to address this issue. This is the area where the vice president is going to be affected as well. Because you've been in this government for the past 7 years. Our people are being killed every day. And you say you want to rule as a president. At least, even though the vice president doesn't have the same power as the president of Nigeria, but you are not a dummy. You suppose at least to address this. You suppose at least to oppose the president. You suppose at least to counter the president over the killing that is going on in Nigeria. So the same thing that is happening with Governor Obaseki right now, he's scared to speak over these things because he have taken 1 or 2 oaths from the people up there. And people, let's continue to listen to this.
At Agitmano in Okohu. There are a lot of feet on ground, but there's no ammunition to fight. These Fulani X-men are terrorizing our community. So what can we do? We're just trying to do our best with the little ones we have. We need government empowerment in this region. We are begging.
The people that they are the victims today when those Fulani men met inside the jungle. So before we come back and come and check, and after we rescue all their property back to us, they said their life is no longer safe. They have already run away to Benin. Also look at it, some houses in the community is already locked up also. They say they are afraid. Please, we call to government help. So come and give us ammunition. They should help us because we need also a backup. Please.
So let us go to Agitmano community now where the chairperson here.
Me with my guests, we come out go bush today. As we reach the one go pick bangar, as we pick bangar, me small to finish the bangana before we know. Fulani herdsmen, they just arrest and surround us. Before we want move now, they say if we move, they will shoot us. Now, by so doing, they say we should bend down. We bend down finish. Now they try to rape two of my sisters who I carry go farm today. Now they drag them to go. Some they show me AK for next. Say if I move, you go.
The whole gone.
Yes, the whole all of them, the whole gone, 6 people.
Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Some of you who love Governor Obaseki so much for no reason. Some of you love Nigerian government so much for no reason. Although some of you have reasons, but your reasons are selfish reasons. You love this government because of what you want to get from them. You praise this government because you think one day they might give you an appointment. You love this government because of what you want them to pay into your account. Because you are poor. Let me put it like that. When you have a poor mindset, you act like this. When you have a devilish heart, you act like this. Ask yourself, how would you feel? This man narrating his ordeal right now. Let's assume you are in this man's position. How would you feel? Like I use pigeon talk this one. How would you go feel? Say, Fulani S-men, they rape your 2 sisters for your present. They tie you. Because this man now, what happened to him? Me, they tell you so. Right? They tie you, but they open your eye. Koro eye, they see him. That they rape your 2 sisters for your eye. And your 2 sisters are crying for help and you could not help them. How you go feel? Listen, guys, when we dey support government, make you dey think, oh, it not gonna be say, if really karma exists, me not gonna be like say this karma can't go to knock for your house. Not believe say karma, no, if karma want knock for your door, if you want knock for your door, you don't need to dey Nigeria. If he can knock for your door for America, where they stay. If he can knock for your door for UK, where you stay, Germany, Italy, any part of the world where you stay. I said it before, a 79-year-old woman that was raped by 8 Fulani herdsmen. Till now, Governor Obaseki don't address him. This one, so, he owed 2 sisters, they raped them for a present just yesterday for here. As we they speak, so, the government, the governor, his cabinet, none of them have addressed this. And when I say make we quiet, more not they talk. Some of them say Niger was he hate Obaseki, whereas you don't get platform where you take Obaseki for position. I go tell you, say my platform was the major platform where Governor Obaseki take come back for the second term. History is there. So because I can't help her now, right? You know they do the right thing. I'll just say, no, now my guy now, I help her, make her quiet. Now Nigeria is flourish like this. So when I say that views we define. Whereas we not to know us like that, because if we know us, we not go mention that word. Look what our people are passing through. For your mind now, you better pass this man. For your mind, your sisters, your wife, your mother, better pass those two women where they rape for a presence. God deal. God deal. Some things that happens to us, we go to blame innocent people, but we don't know why this thing they happen. It's because of your kind of reactions you've put in. So maybe to this kind of situation. Maybe we continue to listen to them.
Now they drag them to go. Some they show me AK for next. Say if I move, you go.
The whole gone.
Yes, the whole all of them, the whole gone, 6 people. Now the whole gone. The other one they pull me AK. Say if I move, you go shoot me. As I want to carry my hand and they just knock me. Move for hand. That's from that. They carry them go now. No fee do power them because
collect the for your hand. They collect the woman for your hand.
In my hand, they come out. This one drag to go the other side. The other get the drag and go the other side. But by so doing, and God did now. God can't give them power. They can't pass those plans. Now they can't run, come out before those plans. They can't let me.
Okay. For which community for episode?
I get pan community.
Okay.
We come on the Friday they cover.
Okay. 1350 don't want to come through. This admin, Olugu command. We are at what do you know? EDO Center to see the victim of full announcement today at Akekpalu community. Madam, what's your name? Beauty. If you tell us what happened to you? Tell us what happened to you.
As we repeat Banga, now we come meet for there. As we come meet, we come say more Latin. We come Latin say, oh yeah, me I follow and go. Now the husband say me I follow and go where. Now I say I not go. I can't run, come out. You follow me, knock me. It's a wood for you. You hear this way. I know if you run again. I can't bend down. Now I can't bed two. You follow me three. I can't bed two. We go back. That one say you not go feed with me. Now I say okay, you not go feed with me. Okay. Anything you want to, but if you want kill me. Now I can't run. I can't run for go stand for that place where people not see me again. Now I can't stand there. I can't say you can't knock me. As you knock me that way, I can't bend down again. I stand and now I hold that way. I want to my power now reach. Now I can't leave and I can't run again. And then they say they follow me now I can't turn my eye like this. I can't knock me again. As he knock me, I can't my lap look at me. Tell me so yeah man go. Now I leave me, I don't come out. This my brother.
Who be the best so?
Now Fulani.
A full announcement. Okay.
All right, my people, before I will talk to my panel here with me, one thing that you must understand, if you have been following me for a while, I've said it on this channel that the whole Nigeria, Nigerians, especially our female, when they are a victim of rape, they know they talk about them. Not be say they be no one talk about them. This stigmatization we go follow them after that. It's just like the way they asked this our beautiful sister just now for inside bed there. Say, what happened to you? You cannot expect her to say one or two or three of them can't sleep with me. She not go fit talk am. If she talk am, many of you go use them against them. She not go get husband. Many things go affect her. But in case you don't know, these Fulani men, when they meet any female, the first thing that they do now to fair rape them. The first thing. Just imagine the pains our people are passing through. Sometimes they make us regret why we even come from Nigeria, to be honest. Because this is painful, man. This is so painful. Unimaginable. I cannot just, I don't know, to think about it. I'm feeling some goosebumps all over my body right now. That make me ask some of you where they attack us. How would you feel if this lady now your sister? Or if now wife where you marry live for Nigeria? If now your mama, if now, how would you feel? It is painful. Governor Obaseki no care about these things. Might show now what they care about at this particular moment. Watch this.
Of that, Governor of Taraba, myself, Governor of EDO, our National Vice Chairman, South, is here.
In case some of you don't know what is happening here, Governor Obaseki is busy settling with Dan Obi. May they become friends again for the benefit of their party, not the benefit of Edo people. The settlement doesn't have anything to do with us. The settlement is not going to have any kind of positive impact in our lives. It's only for them alone. Watch this, my people.
Yeah, with distinguished senators from, Deputy Governor, okay. The Deputy Governor of Edo is also here. We have distinguished senators from Edo and members of House of Reps. And the party chairman is Edo State, all here. And as you're aware, the National Executive Committee of our great party put us together to resolve the issues in Edo State. And successfully, by the grace of God, We have resolved all the issues and are going back to Edo State as one PDP party. No more faction, no more disagreements. And by the grace of God, we are sure that it shall be well in Edo State. Thank you very much.
You see them selfishly laughing. You know, these people don't care about us, my people. How else do you want me to tell you this? They don't care about you and I. They tell you now. For some of you who attack me, you think you know better than me. I've repeatedly mentioned it here. I was born inside politics. I too understand them. I too understand them. Governor Obaseki is busy synthetically making settlement with an Obi, not addressing the pains of the people, the insecurity that is killing our people in Edo State right now. It's so fortunate and it's so painful that his own deputy as well is not talking about it. Just like Osinbajo. Somebody will attack me now. Deputy not get waiting to talk now. Vice president not get waiting to talk now. So why are they there? Why is it that position is existing? If the people they put there are disabled, why are they there? This is painful. Very, very pathetic. How long are we going to continue like this? Let me welcome my brother, Midwest Republic. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Please, I would like you to address this because I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
It's very painful. We are in a serious situation and very unfortunate that our leaders have shown to us openly that they don't care. But the greatest pain out of all are still those who come here to attack people like you that is leading this channel and those who are contributing for the betterment of our state. And most of them, they live in abroad. I don't see any reason why somebody will be killed or a woman being raped. Like this, our sister that is talking, from psychological, you will understand that she doesn't want to, go straight to the point what really happened to her. If those guys lie her down and later she run all those kind of things, she's just trying to cover up because of the stigma that followed the incident that she witnessed. It's so terrible for her. Looking at her from this, but you know that she's in serious pain. A lot of things have happened to her and nobody cares. So currently, Edo families who doesn't have somebody in abroad that is supporting them, they are in a serious trouble. They can't go to farm. And these people are calling us, come and invest in agriculture. My dear, what kind of, local farmers can no longer go to farm happily. Those days where single woman will pick cutlass, go to bush, go and fetch firewood, and come back, nothing happened. And by the way, if you look at the land, defiling Edo State land with rape is an abomination. It's a norm for Edo State to have its so royal security guard, which Obaseki, let us say even the local vigilante, they are willing. How can somebody with a cutlass, with a day gun, going after someone with AK-47? It's to tell you how willing our people are, trying their best to secure their fatherland. But it's very unfortunate we have a governor who has made up his mind, working on the ground to make sure, I don't really know the reason why he's doing this, to cause a kind of a very big problem for Edo people, because he's so silent, he's colluding with this enemy. Like that video you showed, you cannot compare Otom with this, our governor. Otom have come out several times. He has attacked Buhari. He has, a lot of things. He has said a lot of things about what is going on. But we have not seen Obaseki addressing his people about this issue. So they are two different people. And if you look at even the Benue State, yesterday, a community was attacked, 70 people killed, and a lot of people in the hospital. So is it not good for our governor to see this and use this opportunity of peace to prepare for what lies ahead? My brother, for me, personally, I am fully convinced that what lies ahead is more dangerous than what we are seeing today. except we put up a resistance against these people. And we cannot do that resistance individually. That is why we need a good governor. We must have a governor that has to stand up for his people, that have to show that I love my people and I swear oath to protect these people. But it's very unfortunate that back home, people can no longer put themselves together and see one person's problem as their own problem, as everybody's problem. So now today, people will tell them, what are you still doing in the village? These people don't have any livelihood in the city. And by the way, if you neglect the rural area and these people occupy it, they are still coming to the city. So this is a serious issue, and those state people need to wake up and hold this Governor Obaseki accountable for the life being lost. It's not by, this is not an insult, because he swear oath to protect our people. What has he put in place to make sure, a kind of preventive measures to make sure this doesn't happen to our people? If you look at, there is nothing. The local vigilante is not willing to put them together. He make a little step forward, he neglect them. I don't know the kind of command, secret command that used to come to him from somewhere. Before you know, he will turn against everything that they have planned together. So it's painful. We need to wake up. This is a serious issue, and we cannot continue to, just see it like it happened to that person. It's not going to happen to me. Man, no place is safe in the state as far as I'm concerned. Because from this step of one tiny community, they are going to be attacking very large community very soon. And people will be running for their life. And the governor will keep mute. So what are we benefiting from his administration? He's building what now? Building hospital? Since he depended, they have been building hospital. We don't see anything. It's only our money that's disappearing. Fixing our channel, water storm. We are already in debt, 30-something billion during Oshomole time. And it was even the governor company that they used to loan that money. So okay, look at education. Schools doesn't even have roof to start with. No shares, no roof. So what are the road? If you look at the road that they are even before the next campaign, water will wash many away. So I don't know what we are benefiting from him. No matter what you have achieved for us, but security is the most important something. If you even manage to build all these things, securities are not there. People have taken over our land. You build it for them. I've never seen a man of this nature in my life. And how come he was able to, sneak in? What make Oshomole to point to this kind of man to say he must be a governor? We don't know. I don't know what is in him naturally. What has he been able to present? Edo State people don't know him. He doesn't speak Edo language. He's not connected to the land. I don't know where they brought him up. A man of his age who cannot speak his mother tongue need to be questioned. So I don't know. And now they are killing people. And the thing is just rampant. And there are so many incidents that are happening. You don't see on television. Some of the deep rural area, they have already taken over. People have run away. They have just run away. They left their places. They cannot even farm. They cannot even feed. And nobody speak about this, man. This is very sad. I don't know what happened to Edo State just overnight like this. I would like another person to also speak his own mind, because this is very painful. I'm short of words. I don't know what to say, because it's beyond my imagination why my people should be quiet over this. If we were able to campaign for this man through social media in Europe, why are they silent when our people are being killed? I don't know.
It's very sad. Very, very sad. I would like to speak to someone else here, but before that, I want us to just hold on. Let me pull another video right here. 1 minute. I think I need to pull this video here. Just give me 1 minute to put it on the screen, because I'm trying to get hold of this video. Okay, someone is calling in. Let this person call in while I'm trying to do this. Hello, good afternoon to you. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Good afternoon. I'm calling from India. I'm the woman that called you that day.
Thank you, madam. Please talk to us.
Yes. You know, when I was in Nigeria, before I left to India, during the campaign, all of us supported Obaseki. Talk back, almost go back.
Okay.
So, there is no job. I have to leave to India. Me and my husband. So now, we are doing this cleaning. We are cleaning streets in India. They are paying us at least. It's better than staying at home, no job.
Yeah.
The way Obaseki is taking us to, I don't understand. Obaseki doesn't speak Benin language.
Yeah. But for me, I don't really believe in that Benin language of a thing. Whoever that wants to act can act. The Benin language is not an hindrance to him. It's just his heart.
Okay. Because right now, Obaseki doesn't have any house in Benin. He doesn't have land. He doesn't have nothing in Benin.
Yeah, that one is true. He's not going to live in Benin when he finishes tenure. None of them have lived in Benin.
So that is a threat. It's not connected to the place. That's what the woman is trying to say. Why he said the language. If he doesn't speak Isha, he doesn't speak Afema, all right, none of this language in his tongue. Then who is he? Why is he in our midst of his age? He doesn't love the place. He doesn't even have the people in his mind.
Let her finish, please.
Okay.
According to him, he said that he went to Egosa Grammar School. Somebody that was born and brought up in Edo State, he went to Egosa Grammar School. At least that is like 18 years before he will finish secondary school. Before he relocated to Lagos to go to university. He cannot speak Edo language. It's something I don't get. Okay, apart from that, Obaseki don't have land in Benin. He doesn't have any house in Benin. If anything should happen now, Obaseki will just disappear. We don't even know Obaseki children. At least Obaseki is supposed to show us his children so that in case of tomorrow, we can even hold those children. Like your father said, our Edo land, we can even hold them responsible. Nothing. There is something behind all this. There is no school in Edo State. Instead of Obaseki to build primary school, secondary school, Obaseki is busy patronizing private school because all these private schools, they are paying tax. Children that are supposed to be in the school, they are selling pure water in Ring Road, begging, doing all this because their parents cannot afford to pay for private school. In fact, I don't really know where we are going to. I'm in India here. I'm really worried about Edo State. I just want to use this opportunity to speak to the governor. Please, in Yoruba land, they have Amotekun that is protecting them from security. These Amotekun people, they are chasing all Fulani herdsmen away from Yoruba land. You will never go to Yoruba land and see any Fulani herdsmen. Please, Obaseki, we love you, we voted you, so that you can protect life and property.
Yes.
Please, sir, help us. You can create some kind of, if it is a motel, we can give them another name because one is paid for security for you to protect the state. Use that money. Please, Gov Obaseki, don't make us regret of voting you or fighting for you because we know how many people we fought that we don't even talk today because of you, Obaseki. Please, do something. The Fulani henchmen, they are killing people. Please sign everything possible. Because if my sister in the village, he said if you see the way Fulani are using trailer to come to Benin, they are entering trailers full of Hausa Fulani, the way they are coming to Benin, they are hiding everywhere. We don't really know where we are going to. I just feel Obaseki doesn't sell like those things and disappear. I just pray.
Somebody.
I'm really worried.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Somebody actually told me a couple of days ago when I was in Dubai, we're having a phone conversation that the Fulani herdsmen now, they are not only now raping grandmothers, old mothers, or girls, they are also now raping children. That in his own community, a 7-year-old baby was raped by Fulani herdsmen. The mother was also raped. So a lot of things are happening that you and I are not seeing or talking about, and we have a governor. Let me speak to this person. Hello, good afternoon to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Please turn down your system so we can hear you. Thank you.
Good morning, Naija.
Good morning, sir.
For me, I hope you are still live.
Yes, we are live. Everyone is hearing you.
Okay. For me, Obaseki is a plan of the Fulani to face Obaseki in Edo State. His own boss, Dangote, and Buhari are the people that put Obaseki there because they want Edo land. You know, I called yesterday when I said that we are not one and we can never be one. You see, this rape of a thing, they are provoking people. I think it is high time we, the people of Edo land, all over the world, because we in the outside Nigeria, we are more than the people in Nigeria.
Yes.
We are more.
Mm-hmm.
So if we all should stand up, like the Igbos, the Yorubas, we should stand up and defend our land. We should stop defending Obaseki that does not have anything to offer to us. This man is not an Edo man. Any man that is an Edo man, we have that spirit of Edo-ness in him. He can't say that he has not been hearing this kind of things that is happening in Edo land. Please, I cry out now to beg all Edo citizens, all Edo people all over the world, we should all stand up. Let us put our resources together to fight for Edo people. They are saying that our father is not speaking. You see, right from time, our father cannot speak without the people coming out first. The people, we are to stand up first before the backing of our fathers. So we have to stand up to defend our land. The Fulani is everywhere. The people that are riding bike, riding this keken and pep, they are all Fulanis. They are only waiting for one thing. If they did not get that power in 2023, there will be bloodshed everywhere. They are all over the place. My brother, it is high time we should please talk to our Edo people back home. I called my brother last time. I asked him, what are we going to do now? He said that Obaseki don't collect money. You know, they talk to anybody. Even though say they keep person for a president, you know, go talk because he don't already collect the money. My brother, this one I get my talk about, make we all pull head together. If one person will come out, say make we stand up like this guy from the Igbo land and the one from Yoruba land. You see how people gather, they donate to protect their land.
Thank you.
What will they Ukraine? If it happen for anywhere in the world, we will cause we want to go back to where we want to go back to. Is it not that Edo land? If we not protect them now, when we want to protect them, if something happen for where we did, where we want to, now heaven.
Thank you, sir.
And this one I get to talk.
Thank you very much for your wonderful contribution. As thou, our brother, don't talk, who get here, may they hear. To be honest, after this land grabbing donation that we are doing, I will never use my platform to donate money anymore. It's not my thing, and I've never done it. I've been in the media for more than a decade now, and I've never raised money on my channel. Although I help people, I give money out and all that. I gave 300,000 to 82 years old woman who sang the music the other day. I brought it from my own pocket, you know. But the first time we're raising money for land grabbing, I don't people did turn up. So after we've done with all this, I will never do that anymore because with the word that our brother was saying, all of us have to come together, do something how we can fight and protect ourselves. But although people are not ready, so let everybody just be looking at each other, protect your family, and let's move on until we are ready. We all will go nowhere. That's just how it works. Okay, if you have a platform, you do the raising of the money. I will also contribute, but for my channel, it's not going to ever happen again after all this. Meanwhile, let's move on. I have the Irons Ward with us right here. Good afternoon to you, madam. Thanks for joining us. How are you doing today?
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Elvis, and good afternoon, Midwest Republic, and greetings to everyone in the comment section and the viewers. I am personally so touched. I never meant to join the link, but watching that our sister there, you know, they were interviewing her. You will obviously see if you can if you can study somebody psychologically, you will see that she's scared and she's shy to open up
Exactly.
what she really experienced with those people.
That's
And why I decide to join this, I am, we are used to Obaseki keeping silent. He don't come out to address issue. He don't come out to condemn issue. He don't come out to give people at least hope. Because sometimes, sometimes when there's this parable when they say sorry is a very important word and it can go a long way, heal a lot. We know that our politicians are fond of lying and lying and lying over the decade. But at least come out, give your people hope, extend your sympathy to them. At least it will help them to go a long way, to feel like, okay, we have somebody, even if you did not carry out the action. The action that I mean is, you see that vigilante guy is shouting, crying for government help. They need weapons. Of course, you cannot use ordinary stick or a cutlass to go and face AK-47. It's difficult. It's very, very difficult. Okay, back to the case of our sister. Obaseki has a wife. Edo State have a first lady. Nigeria's system of government is where these people, they are active, they are recognized as first ladies of the state and a first lady of a country. Fine. We have a first lady in the states. We have, I don't know if we have a commissioner for women affairs. I personally want to advocate for the women because it seems that I know that everybody is being affected, but the women and the children, let me say the people that are involved in rape, I think they are taking the worst of all these things outside the people that are being killed. Because I can imagine the trauma, the stigma, if they speak out, the society stigma that will be with these people. Why am I asking from these people? First lady is a woman. She will have that sister feeling, she will have that mother feeling, she will have that a woman feeling as a woman that she is. If they have a commissioner for women affairs in Edo State, obviously they are not going to nominate a man for that job. It should be a woman. If the governor is not speaking, these people should make their voice heard. They should be the voice of the Edo voiceless women out there. They should be able to set up a place where they should have a psychologist, they should have a psychiatrist, they should have group of people that can counsel these people that can give them hope, people that can take their case to the law. Because when you don't have anybody supporting you, it doesn't make any sense. Anybody coming with a mobile phone just to come and record your face for you to tell the whole world that you are being raped when nothing is happening to back your case up. Nobody can send you to a proper medical checkup. Nobody can send a psychology to come and to counsel you, to help you with the trauma. So it's very, very difficult for them to talk. And when this thing continue, you see that this crime has been on in Nigeria outside the Fulani herdsmen. There are men out there on daily basis that rape people. It's a very complicated and very sensitive matter in the society that need to be looked into.
Yes.
There are so many children out there that have been born. They are product of rape, but people cannot speak out.
A 7-year-old girl. I was surprised. Someone told me a 7-year-old baby was raped, and the mother was also raped by one Fulani S-man.
It's high time. These are issues that should have a special budget from the state government to work with this. Because this is a psychological torture, a stigma that will live with you for the rest of your life. And these victims are left out there helpless and hopeless. I mean, people that will come and say the vice cannot do much. If you cannot do much, you can talk. Because the other day, he was able to come out, to come and brag, to come and say they are tired when it has to do with their political issue, their fighting of the power seat and all that. He came out, taking the microphone, even fighting his own principal. He was able to speak. And when Governor Wike speak about Philip Shaibu, it did not take Obaseki 3 days to come out to defend his boy. I mean, when killings are going on, when raping are going on, when the Fulanis are taking over our people, our land, where were these people? Where were they? They can't come out to even talk. In Western world where we live, now a message to our diasporans. You will see, even if a little child is what is involved in anything crime, you see the state governor or even the president of the country or minister for that has to do with that issue, minister for justice and all that, they will come out giving speech. Government will be funding. I can remember very well some years back when I was still in Spain, a child fell into a hole. I think many people will know about this story. Accidentally fell into a hole in the bush. I know how much Spanish government spent to rescue that child, though they later rescued the child dead. He did not survive it. When they were talking the figure in euro that was spent in the caterpillar, so many things, the rescue, the mine, the people that work in the mining business under the soil, they were the people that later went and rescued that guy. I know how much they spent. And this family were very, very humble family. They were not even rich family to say maybe because they are rich, that is why government have to intervene. What am I talking? Because the whole Spain stands still in a week that they have to. All the medias were busy talking about this boy. Even as little as my son was then, every day we wake up to go to school, he will start asking me, has they find the boy? Has they find Yuli? I will be like, oh my God. Because the case was shaking the country, both the children, school children, everybody knows about it. The government did what they were supposed to do. That is how to know countries where citizens are being valued, the way government cares about their people. What is happening in Edo State? You leave our children being raped, grandmothers being raped, mothers being raped, sisters being raped. Before you know it, they may even start raping boys because this thing it doesn't have it's not a feminine something alone. But people cannot just speak out. People can't speak out because there is no backup, there is no help. Honestly, I can't get it. Okay, look at the video you just played. With the middle of this fire, the middle of all this, they are busy playing their politics, looking for reconciliation. All we keep hearing is PDP, APC, PDP need to get this, PDP need to get that, APC need to get this. Honestly,
about right now, he doesn't care about humanity. He's not
honestly,
interested.
I can't get it. The way they will come on the, I don't know if they don't listen to themselves. After giving the speech, they don't go back to play those videos and just.
These people are devilish. That's why I label them devilish human beings.
Honestly, I can't get it because nobody come out to say the pains in this country. Okay, look at the young vibrant lady, a medical doctor that Nigeria lost to that train accident. I know that so many people died there, but there are promising people that you will see that Nigeria is losing on daily basis. Nobody will come out as we speak now. Nigerian government have not addressed the issue of that train accident. I don't know why everybody is silent. And now Sibajo is coming, somebody is coming to tell me the 1 week that Buhari gave him power just because he sacked a DSS personnel and go to the market to check on market women, that make you think he has the capacity to come and rule Nigeria for another 8 years. Where has he been all this while to speak on what is happening in Nigeria? Where has he been, if not for humanity, if not as a father figure, as a pastor? Where has he been? Where? Honestly, it's so sad to see that my dear state, Edo State, is involved in this chaos and this mess. Okay, look at the eastern part of the country that try to set up their ESN to clean up their state. They end up tagging them unknown gunmen because they were not able to dominate that land. Honestly, it's a pity that Obaseki is taking us to where we are today. I can't really judge him in the area of not speaking language or not, but I know I've seen quite of his video where he speaks a little bit of Edo language, but I don't know if he's not fluent in the language. I don't know much about that, but that does not make him not to be an Edo man. I want to clear that on my part. I know he's an Edo man, but what I want to say in that aspect is that you have wicked people in everywhere. I think it's just being wicked. It's just being self-centered. That is what I see in this whole thing. Because when somebody is wicked, it doesn't matter where it's coming from. You are wicked, you are wicked. This is pure wickedness, because I don't know how long this thing will continue. Is Obaseki waiting until we lost our villages? Now, people are already complaining that Benin is congested because many people are running away from the villages. Many people are running to Benin City to save their life. Many villages are empty right now. Fulanis are taking over. What is he waiting for? What is he waiting for? I just can't get it. I can't get it, Naija Watch. I mean, I don't know. I would actually like to know if we have a commissioner for women affairs in Edo State, and if we have it, honestly, I don't know. Maybe I don't know how we can get in touch with these people, if they have any social media handle, if they have email address, in fact, their website, because now we know
that website. Nothing is working, madam. Oh God. These people
we
don't
know that
website.
we know
It's
that
not
the cabinet we know that the cabinet is not, Obaseki cabinet is not complete. He refused to nominate all his cabinet to be complete to work with. But do we actually have a commissioner for women affairs? Do we have?
I don't know. To be honest,
For me
I
also, I don't know, my sister. I don't know. I don't know whether we have any.
Even the ones we have, are they active right now? The commissioners that we have right now, what are they doing?
Madam, I wanted to quickly say something to you, if you can permit me.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Middle, let me just round up. Because
Okay.
why I am asking this, because this is an office that will specifically rescue women in some certain areas. Because right now, like the gospel singer that lose her life, many Nigerians are in shock right now to see that the Minister for Women Affairs under the federal level has gone to visit the children and the family. People are shocked because we never knew that this office is there until this minute. People have been dying. Women have been dying in such circumstances. Because this one is popular, you now suddenly wake up. So I would like to know if Edo State also have such, because it's a commission that specifically has to work on women. That is why I am specifically on this very demand. Please, anybody out there that know if we have a commissioner for women affairs, should please call in this program and let us know, and let's know how we can hashtag them and cry to them for them to rescue Edo State women. Thank you so much.
We have one, please. I will support what the Irene just said. Please send us a picture as well. We are not only going to hashtag them, we want to expose them as well.
Also, the Commissioner of Information.
Yes, just let us know these people so that we can take it from there. We have more people right here. Before I come back to you, Midwest Republic, let's talk to Mr. Alex is with us here. Rita Adams is with us. So let's go to Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex, good afternoon to you, my brother. We just talked yesterday. Today, we are on another level of insecurity, how our people are being killed, raped in Edo State where you live. You are joining us from Amagba. I understand, every day you even live in your house, you live with fear, you with your family. I don't know what is happening in Edo State, my brother. Talk to us.
Thank you, everybody. I greet everybody on the platform. I greet everybody. And Naija, thank you for your platform. Thank you so much. I don't know. We are hearing about a lot of things happening in villages. We are even lucky that they didn't go ahead with the 20% paperwork that they wanted to do.
No, the paperwork is still going on. Don't put it aside. It's still going on. They mean business.
Okay, but they have not made the coffee yet. But Obaseki, like Mama just said just now, man, I mean, this is pure wickedness. This is like he's acting like a stranger. Is acting like a stranger. I don't understand. This is what a stranger would do in the position of a citizen. It's very bad. I mean, this is very sad that we have one of us in power. Joseph told his brothers in the Bible. He said, "For this reason, God sent me ahead of you to preserve life. God made me a prime minister, second to Pharaoh, because of this reason, to preserve life." I was thinking, Obaseki, when he was coming for a second tenure, for this reason, God sent him to preserve life because of the nationwide Fulani herdsmen problem. But some states have been able to push them back. When we talk about wicked, people say we are too sentimental. You call him a thief, a criminal that can protect his own citizens. He's a good criminal. A criminal that can protect women and children from being raped is a good criminal. A criminal that can be accountable to his people to name project and amount spent on project in his state is a good criminal. A criminal that will go into the bushes to confront criminals for the safety of his own citizens is a good criminal. A criminal that will tell his own fellow governor to name those working for him as a mark of respect and transparency is a good criminal. So these are the reasons we are clamoring for him as a president. Well, our governor just now does not act like an Edo person.
A criminal that will invest in the lives of the people is a good criminal.
Yeah, for me, a criminal that values the life of one River State woman cannot be raped like this, and the governor, Wike, will not take action. It cannot prove me wrong. Send me a video. Send me anything from River State. Come and debate with me. Open the lines with me. It cannot happen. It was happened in the past. Even if it's happening, maybe, it's very, very low. It cannot happen. So you call this man a criminal, you call him a bully, you call him names of this, but this man is having pass mark everywhere. No opposition has come out with evidence against this man. In insecurity, in projects, in budgets, in everything, the man has been living up to expectation. What do you expect me to do? So Obaseki is like a disgrace to Edo people. I don't know if he's a Benin man right now. I'm beginning to question his real identity. Who is this man in that governor's office? We should ask if he's the one still there. At the time, people were asking, is Buhari still alive? I'm asking, is Obaseki still the one in the government house in Edo State? I'm a citizen of Edo State. I'm a Benin born.
Lagos, so it's not always there.
Listen, he cannot run to Lagos. Lagos is too small. If Benin people want you, they will get you, Mr. Governor. Don't think you run to Lagos. You can't even run abroad. Benin, you think you are smart. What you are doing, if you don't call yourself now and do the right thing, call yourself, come back to your senses and do the reason why you were voted for. Why you cajoled or dissuade or confuse or convince us to come, that everybody wanted to share money. Is this your agenda? Is this why you came out to become a politician? To destroy Edo land, the safest land in the whole country. People run to Edo State for safety and hospitality. Edo State is known to be the most peaceful state in the land, in the whole nation. Now Edo State has become like a jamboree, a laughing stock. Yes. Very sad. You have torn our traditional house into a mockery. Then it's very bad. You are not the first governor. You will not be the first governor. Don't think you can run away somewhere. You cannot run. Even if you run, you cannot hide. They will let you know that Benin was once a kingdom. Benin was vast up to the present day Togo. So this disgrace must stop.
Even Ghana, not even Togo, Ghana.
Whatever business you have with them in Abuja, go and return their money, return their promises, and protect the lives of 4.5 million people. We are tired of this daily waking up with bad news in Edo State. People wake up to flyovers are being commissioned, teachers are being promoted, citizens are being employed, youth are being engaged in some other neighboring states. Why is our own different? Are we cursed? Are we the only one in South? One is wrong. Is it a crime to have a governor? Can't we declare a state of emergency in Edo State? Maybe we have to come out again to declare a state of emergency in Edo State, insecurity wise. We don't want your project. We don't want them. You are giving us with left, you are killing us with right. I speak as an Edo son. This is very bad. I condemn the killings, and I don't know what is going on. Do we still have an Edo governor there? So we have to be careful next time. In fact, not next time. Right now, we must demand that Obaseki resigns. Since he cannot protect the lives and property of citizens, he has to resign immediately. We must call for his resignation. That place is not his birthright. It's not his father's house. He was voted there, he can be voted out. If Edo's, everybody come out to say, okay, this governor must come to solve security problem, he resigns. Because the primary purpose of every governor is to protect lives. So what is going on? Land grabbing, you will not solve. Lives, children are being raped now. People are being driven away from farmlands. Monies are not accounted for. We are not even budgeting you now about the monies, the budget. What do you want from Edo State? So do we now wait until another 2 years before we will not start saying we'll breathe in fresh air? Hell no. You are just for one person. Put together you and your cabinet, you are not even up to 75. So you can't stand Edo people. This thing can't count. I said it months ago. That with the way you are going, if you continue like this, things may get worse, and it's getting worse. What have we done? Is it a crime to mobilize, print t-shirts, send money to loved ones just to make sure you are in power? So you went behind and connive with killers. How can I speak against Wike now? Can we hear of one single death about Fulani herdsmen? In a state where Wike is a governor? Okay, you may say it's a national problem. Governor Octom also, he may not have been able to fight it like a Wike is doing, but he's crying out. He's crying out. Ebonyi State is crying out. Why are you not crying out if you don't have a business deal with them? Mr. Governor, I voted you. I still have my PVC. I went for the first time under the sun to vote for you, and I voted around 11. I waited till 5 until the results were confirmed. So I'm disappointed. This is not a way to be a democratic governor. You were elected. You are not in a military rule. So I'm really tired. I'm disappointed. We cannot fold our hands like this. This is not the Edo State I grew up in. This is another state entirely. We are tired. We are tired. I'm very, very pissed right now.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Alex. I really appreciate you and your wonderful contribution right there. I can see you are pained. Yes, same do I. And I believe many good Edo people all over the world, we all are pained right now. You know, a lot of people were calling in. Please, you can call back. But before that, I would like us to talk to Madam Rita. She's just joining us right now. Good afternoon to you. How are you doing today?
Good afternoon, good morning, Wakoyo. You know,
You are welcome.
Domosa.
Oh, madam.
You know, this is what I call the arrogance of failure. The arrogance of failure. When a leader is arrogant in his body language, his attitude, his silence, you know, it's very pitiful. And then you now have their followers giving arrogant excuses for the ineptness of the leader. It's a vicious cycle, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Daily, we just hear about bad news, Edo. You know, they say silence means complacency. When good men are silent, evil thrives. And that is why Elvis Edighi, I'm very, very proud of you that you are speaking up. Machiavelli, Irene's Ward, Mr. Alex, and every other person that is speaking up. It means you are good people, because we cannot be quiet. And I am very shocked that the supporters club are not even speaking out. These are the things that I want them to speak about. When you have things like this, I expect supporters also come out and speak truth to power. It hurts, Mr. Alex. I can hear your pain, you know. But like I told when we were in the group, I said my tear duct is dry. A lot of Nigerians, we can't cry anymore because there's no more tears in our body. So everybody is kind of like hardened, hearing bad news every day. Rape, kill. And coming down to our Edo State, you mentioned something, Mr. Alex. You said, have you heard any governor in Nigeria chastise Governor Wike about, Fulani headmen, they're killing your people or they're raping your people? No, the facts are there. Let us say it as it is. Make we talk as it be. Is that not one of somebody used to say? Somebody that comes online. Let us say it as it is. This is a very sad thing to even hear women, old women, babies being raped by Fulani headsmen. Why the silence? That's what I don't get. Why the silence? Why is the constituted authority, the one that people thought would take Edo State to Eldorado, why is he silent? Every day, in case people don't know, the governor hears, he brings out, the security chiefs they come out and they tell him the state of the state of the security and condition of the state. Every day he gets briefing. And I know if they're listening to me, he cannot deny that he doesn't get briefing every day. They do. But what solutions can you provide to the people? Are you happy that people are crying? Right now, to be honest, Edo people, they don't care about your cries, oh. They don't care about your cry. Right now, they are thinking about politics right now. And to set up their cabinet and the political house. They don't give a rat behind about you all. They don't. So the only thing we have to do is keep speaking, and maybe we need to defend ourselves, like what General Danjuma told us 2 years ago. Nigerians, defend yourself, because you're on your own. Those statements, we are political of we are orphans. Let me put it that way. And I remember last time we had our last debate, I said something when Mr. Omori said we don't have a president. I said, I dare say we don't have a governor. Everybody wake up and smell the coffee. Edo State does not have a governor. We are on our own. So we need to defend ourselves, because your cries, your protests ain't gonna do nothing. Nothing's gonna happen. Unfortunately, I'm just saying the reality on ground. It's not that I'm just trying to be negative here.
That's
We
just
do
the
not,
truth, my sister.
we,
Not the negative. I supported you on that.
we don't have one. We don't have one. Because if you have a leader, the followers will follow suit. Even if somebody mentioned the Commissioner of Women Affairs, listen, we all have proxy offices. There are proxy offices. They don't function, just that we have a proxy House of Assembly. The man that is holding the rod, the Moses rod, is Governor Obaseki. If he doesn't move his staff, the other ones, the commissioner will not move. The House of Assembly will not move. So if you like, we call all their names, or Commissioner of Women Affairs or whatever, or gender, whatever, because they know how to convince people by putting big language for title. Even if they call all those people cannot they can't come out of TV without getting permission from the governor. Don't
At
you guys
all.
know that? So
Tomorrow we sack them.
exactly. Exactly, Mr. Alex. I was laughing when you made a statement and said the governor should resign. In Nigeria, have you ever heard of a political officer resigning? Please, I beg, Mr. Alex, that is
You're right.
November 2024, please. November 2024. That is when the governor will constitutionally walk out and wave at those people. Bye-bye. Okpane. So what we have to do is keep talking. Mr. Elvis, I thank you so much, for bringing shows like this. We need to speak out. All other social media outlets should speak out too, because when there is vibration and shaking, I think that's when they will hear that there's a volcano coming. Right now, it's just Elvis that's actually bringing out the ills of the pains of Edo people out every day, every single day, and people think we're just wasting our saliva. No, like somebody criticized me, like I'm always criticizing Governor Obaseki. I told him, thank you very much. In fact, he made my day, because that is the essence of this show. Criticism brings development. Criticism brings awareness. So we have to criticize. It doesn't mean we hate anybody. Criticism doesn't mean hate. Go to the dictionary and find out the meaning of criticism, and it has worked in every country. Even Mr. Putin of Russia, he has critics in his country. Even if he's persecuting them, people are still talking. I'm aware those states, and we're not going to compare those states to Igoriaki. We are continuing to compare those states with even our neighbor Delta states. Have you heard anything on TV saying they are raping people? In Delta State, or Fulani people are attacking them? No, we don't hear it. I don't want to use Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt is far. Our neighbor on those states, Delta State. Are you hearing anything? So I don't know.
Nothing is working.
Maybe
Nothing is working.
there's a spirit that is hovering around the entire state. Maybe I always say, maybe we need to pray. We need to go spiritual. We should be praying. There's a spirit that has captured the minds and the brains of the constituted authority. I don't know, in my. So it is what it is. We have to defend ourselves, and we need to keep speaking. I don't want to get upset or feel sad, because I say my tear duct is dry. When you see young people dying, or people's mothers being killed or raped, just just imagine your mother's face, or your sister's face, or your niece's face. or even your nephew's face, because these people, is both sexes, men and boys and girls. It's not rape is not centered towards just boys and girls, I mean, or women. Now I'm telling you, I'm sure they've even done it to some boys. Some boys will keep quiet. They won't talk. So we have to defend. We have to find a means of defending ourselves, and we need to keep speaking out as loud as we can. There is no shame. There's no fear. They're just human beings. They're not spirit. The governor is just a man. He's just a man, and we are respecting Osatebe Avenue seat. He's just a man. He's just a man.
Thank you so much.
Just to add something. Do you know a message that someone just sent to me right now?
Yeah.
A guy in River State who is on my platform, who is on my contact, just told me that if anything like this happens in Rivers, and it's all over social media, he said, with this governor Wike, there will be total war in River State. War. Immediately war. There'll be war under. The guy said
that in Nigeria, everybody, I think we know who to pinpoint, who to poke, and who not to poke. The federal government of Nigeria, including the Fulani Caliphate, they know that they cannot poke Port Harcourt because they know they have a man who is outspoken. They know the kind of states that they want to patch. Everybody knows. Wike stands for it. He speaks about it, and nobody dare come because the guy takes action. It's not just talk is cheap. Wike does not follow talk is cheap.
He loves his people. The man loves his people, man.
He loves his people. That's the word. He loves his people.
I appreciate every one of you right there. We have someone on the phone, but I'm going to get back to the person soon. The truth of the matter is that you all have spoken well. What is currently happening to all of us in Nigeria is that it's just simple. The Nigerian government doesn't care about you and I. You know, for example, me, myself, like I told you guys before, to live in Nigeria is not cheap at all, especially in where I live, in Lagos. You know, for the past 1 month now, we have not gotten light, and I've traveled out of Nigeria for the past 2 weeks as well and all that. Just this morning, I got this bill here. I got a bill of, I don't know if you can see that, of 100, okay, let me just say 157,000 naira for this month. Last month, I paid 170,000 naira for electricity bill. They don't give you light, they give you this bill, and you have to pay it. You don't have no choice. Now, this morning, they just brought this now. This morning, my security man just brought it to me.
How much you said?
157,854 naira. I think I need to scan this. Maybe I need to scan it. Can you guys see this at all? Let me see if I can.
But please, black out your address, so Elvis, if you want to scan it.
Block it off.
Can you see?
Block the address first.
See, it's there. 157,000 naira for electricity in 1 month.
Can you imagine?
Last month I paid 170,000. This month they said they have discounted us because the electricity have not.
Oh my God!
Because they discounted us and they brought me 157. You know,
but that is a pure scam, because when there is no light, I don't see the need of paying all this thing.
This is what I'll be paying. I'm trying to let you guys know that
it's just what people pay. That is it. You must pay it. If as far as you are there,
especially
you don't have any place to cry to.
If you live in they just what they are doing, they check the categories and they know the kind of bills they are sending to some areas. So my people, don't think that this thing is not affecting everybody. What is happening in Nigeria is affecting all of us, whether you like it or not, except when you move to Nigeria, you want to go and live in Ingwariahe for you not to be getting an exorbitant bill. That's fine. If not, we must continue to speak the truth now so that these kind of bills will not affect someone like you as well tomorrow. This is not the only bill you pay monthly, right? My people, listen, how long are we going to continue like that? I just received a message now. I don't know the sanctity yet. This message, although they sent it since yesterday evening, I don't know if I just saw it right now that good evening to you, Mr. Naija Walsh Elvis. This is a younger brother to Peter Obi. We would like to talk to you and your media. So I don't know if it's the same Peter Obi that is contesting for president right now. I've not responded to them. I don't know what they want, but I just received that message right now from Canada. They say from Canada, a younger brother from Peter Obi. So I don't know what that is for, but I'm going to wait if they will send a second message before I can respond to them to ask them what they want. If they want to come and use our media to talk to us why Peter Obi want to come for presidency, why not? Our media is open for such discussion. My
Of
people,
course, we would like to hear what they can offer to Nigeria, not just coming to come and
Yeah,
tell us APC and PDP. Let him come and
exactly.
submit his manifesto. Let's see what he have to offer, what he have upstairs. It's not enough to come and tell us they will continue from where Boo Boo stop, because I'm not seeing what Boo Boo is doing. So let him come and tell us. And it would be nice if the rest of them can be open to Nigerian citizens to come out boldly to tell us what they have upstairs, because it's
Yes,
not enough to come and be shouting, I want this for APC, I want this for PDP, when they don't want anything for the citizen.
show
Let
us the
them come out
roadmap.
of their shell.
Yes, show us the roadmap of what you are going to do or how you're going to transform Nigeria. Show us the roadmap.
just 1 minute. All right. The truth of the matter is, Mommy, I'll be responding to that shortly. I'll be passing that to the public shortly. Right. The truth of the matter is, Governor Obaseki has sworn an oath with these people on top. And apart from Governor Obaseki, if we have to go extensively, none of them. Look at Ambeshi came out now that he wants to rule, right, as a president. Just listen to his voice here now.
You never see 3 years of Buhari. Everybody's dying, crying. Pressmen are crying, farmers are crying, workers are crying, politicians are crying, students are crying. 3 years old. But the rate of poverty is very high. People are hungry. Nigeria will never change. So
they should learn to gossip with us because you chose to do that with us, and we appreciate it.
The next university will be my village. University of Transportation to me. Why are you laughing now? All of you are graduates of one another. There's a common saying we learned when we are small. Charity begins where? Why would my own begin abroad? The president is not listening to anybody. He doesn't care. He can write anything he wants to write. The president doesn't care. Does he read? He will read, he will laugh. He say, come and see, they are abusing me here. In fact, there was one case of...
The president does not listen to anybody, and this man belongs to APC and is clamoring now to become the president of Nigeria and is working under the cabinet of President Muhammadu Buhari. These people can never speak to the president and tell him whatever that is happening in Nigeria is wrong. But he was secretly talking to people, but he never knew that one of these people betrayed him by recording his voice. Let's listen further.
Somebody in Odisha, a trader, who couldn't sell his goods during Salah. And I was with a guy in the plane. And the man was busy abusing Buhari because of Buhari, nobody buying this. He said, come, I mean, what's my business with Odisha goat seller? This country won't change. This country is going nowhere. Nothing, even if you buy the country to 10, it will still not change. No, I'm not joking you.
He said this country is going nowhere. Nothing can ever change it. Even though God comes today, the country can never change. This is somebody that said he wants to become the president of Nigeria. You see that these people know what they are doing. They are just deceiving us. And the painful part of it is that we fight ourselves. You will see on the comment section later on after we end this broadcast, somebody will still come. Leave Obaseki alone. What do Obaseki do you? This is it. I don't know.
They said I don't see anything good in Obaseki. You know, a lot of people, my dear.
It's painful how long we are going to continue like this. I'm sorry, my people. I would like to talk to my person on the phone. He's been here now for the past 9 minutes. Thank you very much, Mr. Pius, for your patience. You have always been very, very patient with us. Good afternoon to you. How are you doing today?
Yeah, Mr. Elvis, the Moses of our time. May God bless you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You are the Moses of Edo people. I don't care what people think about it. I don't care what people say. Before I call you the Moses of our time, is what God said I should call you. And time goes on, people realize you are a Messiah sent to Edo people. They will realize, not now. From now, before the year we finish or next year, before the 2023 election, people will know that God sent you. You did come on your own. It is the Spirit of God that led you to the Edo people, but they have never known yet. Let them start fighting you front and back. And many of them they are going to fail. Until they join you, Edo State will not move forward. I'm telling you the truth, my brother.
Amen.
What I'm saying, if no person that is listening and they should hear, I know what I'm talking. I'm not just saying it. Before I started calling you that name, the Moses of Edo people all over the world, it's God said I should call you that name. And until everybody use that ideology, oh, Elvis is the Moses of our time. God has sent us the Elvis. Let us join Elvis to repair Edo State. Or they didn't join you, sir. Edo State will never move forward. Do you know why I respect you? About 3 days ago, when you were on broadcast, you said something. You said you called your father, your daddy was talking. You tell your daddy they are the one that they fail Nigeria. PDP, they have failed. APC, they have failed. You talking to your father face to face, and he agree with you. That's how to know his son. As you can show that onto your father, that is a member of PDP. They know him as a member of PDP. He know what you are doing with your platform. And he agree with you. Sir, from there I started respecting you again. There's nobody you cannot challenge. The only my prayer, I only like to say every time that may God not let you turn away from your victory, for the gift God has given to you. For the destiny you have told God, see what I want to. So I see the suffering of my people. I want to rescue my people. That's why you were out. So I don't let any something compromise you. As long as you live on this earth, your generation will get that name. Your name will never be lost in the mighty name of Lord Jesus Christ.
Amen.
So let me tell you one thing. Those states, you see Obaseki now. You know, say before we say traditional ruler, they disturb government, they don't let them to rule in Edo State. Now, I know any traditional ruler is disturbing Obaseki.
Yes.
Okay, why Obaseki is not doing the good thing again now? Nobody now disturb Obaseki, the traditional rulers, nobody disturbing Obaseki at all.
The whole of them distance themselves from him. Seriously. Yes. From Edo North, Edo Central, Edo South, everywhere. All of the distance.
He's not working now. Why is not doing the right thing? This is number one. No. Before they say the traditional ruler, they don't like the governor to work. No traditional ruler is disturbing the Obaseki now. See as they do. Okay, number two, sir. I don't want to be measuring it because tell me not to measure anybody's name. Please. Why some of our rulers, traditional rulers, some of them, did not come out now to fight for the Edo people, Edo children? We will hear say, so traditional ruler, because he's doing protesting once in a week or 2 times in a week, he have cried out for the media, Obaseki have arrested and put it in jail. We know those traditional, they are fighting for us. Have you seen any of them? Have you seen any of them? Okay. We don't even
Mr. Harris, please, I would like to respond to that when you finish.
We don't even know the next governor that is coming. Maybe the one they will be loyal to the traditional rulers. They will never see chance to work. Sir, this is going to be a very big problem. Our people are dying. Unless, Mr. Evans, what I'm begging you, whatever anybody, I don't want to be a governor tomorrow or want to this thing, but any of you guys that know that you can start, you know, cancel alone. It is not true for we to talk in platform. You know, I go for Mr. Evans, I want to go and contest in Castle. The Lord will support. Let us see what that person can do in Orieto or in a local area in Edo State. Before we're okay, governor. Without this, our generation, Edo State can never move forward. You say like person like you now, Brother Elvis, the Moses of our time. God said you should go and do the governor of Edo State. And the whole of us back you up in Europe. So you enter that government house and you say nobody will work for the people. You will set the people free because you have been fighting for it and you are going to do it right. I want maybe this 2023, if you can come and say, let us ask you will find that from the whole Edo people. If they can join us together, it's okay, let us send Elvis. You see, things will start good in Edo State because we know you will not compromise. We know you will not compromise. Because that's your name you want to build, you will not go and spoil your name because of one thing or another. And when you back up, you say Edo State will move forward. You are talking about Dubai, you are showing us Dubai, how Dubai look like. You will like to do things that you will be one of the best governors that Edo State have never ever seen. If, for example, you are in power now, you will not allow your people to be dying every day in different villages and everywhere. No. cannot they will fight the cabals. Why the Fulanis are killing people in Edo State? Our traditional rulers, the pastors and us, and they are the one that own those cows. That's why this problem is in Edo State. Go reach our governor. That's why we have this problem in Edo State. You know, say the time Nnamdi Kanu were shouting before they arrested Nnamdi Kanu, say Nnamdi Kanu go to Edo State. Because he said he was telling us that the Fulanis that committed to state, nobody listened to Nnamdi Kanu. They were telling Nnamdi Kanu should face the other state, should do state. What is happening today now?
But I want to, can I respond to this, my brother? You see, there are areas me I don't agree.
Please, hold on, let him finish, please.
Okay.
They are now in Edo State. You know, sir, they are now in Edo State. All the Fulanis they track from other states, they are now in Edo State. Sir, if we don't do something about those Fulani this time, from 92 years' time, we will see what will happen in Edo State.
Thank you.
We'll see what will happen.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
The Moses of our time, may God bless you.
Amen.
Don't let any man compromise you, sir. I'm already praying for you.
Thank you very much. I so much appreciate you, sir.
Yes,
thank you, sir. God bless you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Before you, I would like to the Irene's finest indicated to contribute to that before. Please, can you talk to us?
Yeah, like what the man just said about like, and people have been saying that we should rise up and fight for ourselves if the government is not doing. I want to speak on the area the man made mention of some of these our traditional rulers, what they are doing. You know, there are still some areas in Edo State. That is why I keep telling people that it's not only Benin City that is Edo State, because many people, based on what happened in Benin, to analyze some situations in Edo State. Yeah. For example, I have a sister that married to somebody in Edo Central, one of the villages around there. Honestly, the traditional ruler in that place is doing a fantastic job, I must say. But unfortunately, in places like that, maybe we don't really have people that are committed to the media, or maybe to do videos and maybe give reports of what is happening in such an area that are not too develop. So what am I trying to say? Like in this area of this Fulani herdsmen, he works single-handedly with the youth of that village to make sure they drove them out of that place. They work tirelessly. They enter the bush. They change a tone. Even the last visible one that they did, they got them with the whole of their cows arrested to the palace. At the end of the day, they have to, I don't know if it's 30 or 50,000 to claim each cow each. So with the whole of that kind of expenses, I think those things were in that palace for a couple of days and all that. They came back and actually claimed them. From that moment, according to people that are living there, you hardly see those things now roaming around the streets there, or maybe coming to disturb them. They at least, not that they are no longer in that area, but they have moved far into the bush area where people hardly even go to farm anymore. But coming around the villages, having in contact with people, they have really tried as much as they can to work on that area. I know that some villages in those central and those other side are doing fantastically well in those areas with some of their vigilante. I know they are doing so well in that. So I don't really know much about most of all these villages inside the Benin City, what they are doing with some of their traditional rulers there. I don't really know. But this particular village, I have people there. They spoke with me about it. They did a fantastic job there. So I want to urge, if other little villages around the Benin City, if their traditional rulers can come out to really work with their youth and their citizens as well, because in this village, some of their children in Lagos, Abuja, diaspora, they also try to put on together to like support them financially, to ginger them to make sure they protect the land, because they have grandfathers, grandmothers, and mothers there that are living there, in as much as they are not on ground, but they did a great job. So it would be a good thing for other villages to emulate such things in order to compromise with them and allow them to be killing your people. So that's just what I wanted to respond to the man, because he was actually asking what are some of the traditional rulers are doing about it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Midwest Republic, please talk to us.
Yeah, my brother, you know, like what that my brother said, there are some aspects where he said Kanu was telling us they are coming to Benin. For me, I don't support that, although it's his own opinion. For even from a layman point of view, you will understand that this threat is a great threat against the entire Nigeria. But however, people have to consider their own interest first. So nobody is telling us somebody is coming to attack. We knew it very well, and that's why we have been on platform for so many years. Now, if you look at this issue, when this our current, sorry to say, you say we don't talk about Royal Father anyway. When he came into power, I just want to point to two things here. There are several occasions he put the entire traditional council together in Edo, whether from north, south, or whatever place. He flew them to Abuja, and the main purpose of going there was security of the state. And now most of these, some of the measures that was in place for them to do this, Obaseki have crippled all. So if you are with this kind of governor, no matter the power you have, you become powerless. Look at the youth now. They don't have gun. They are in the bush helping these women, recording her. And some of them also come under fire on these people. But with the amount of money the president is giving our governor, what has he been able to do for this youth? To be able to protect their land. Currently, as we speak, the entire state, whether north, whether central, whether everywhere, no place is safe. There is no way we can do it as an individual to protect that land. What we need is unity. And when you see someone who is naturally having a gift to disorganize people's unity, you should be afraid of that person. Because there is no way one particular village cannot protect these people in Edo, as far as Edo is concerned, except they are not being able to see that area where there's enough grass for their cattle. But when there is a collective effort from the man that we elected, every hands will be on desk, and it will work good for the Edo people, whether be traditional, whether be local vigilante, just as these boys are moving. But as far as the governor is concerned, Edo State is under threat. Look, my brother, if you look at the bill, the governor picked a pen, designed a law to give 20% of each community to strangers, people that doesn't know their identity. And that is why I said this man is not from Edo State. He's not contented to the Edo people. He has no Edo characters in him. He doesn't even know how the traditional settings work. I don't know how many they manage to squeeze him into our midst. So it's very dangerous. And we need to tell our people that this guy is an imposter. He doesn't have them in mind. He's so wicked naturally. Whether they wipe out half of Edo now is none of his business. What he's just after is to look for someone else to blame for all his error. I thank God today, someone even mentioned it here and said, he said before they will tell you, oh, they want to develop Edo State to its traditional ruler that is causing it. There's never a time they have been giving money to traditional rulers. Even when Oshomole came, you see the first thing he did, he discovered that even the one that they are bringing from Abuja in the name of traditional ruler because of the payroll, the governors were even pocketing them. So how are they even financing the traditional councils themselves? They just look for someone to rob with a statement. And that slogan will be there and people will be carried away. This man robbed the whole Edo State people. They want me to share money. And the people, everybody don't want that money to be shared. So we run after him. And today he's not sharing money. What is he going to, what is he accounting for? How is he going to account for what he has done for Edo State people? Nothing. Life is very crucial. Here is a young woman now. I'm here with a pair. I'm not a female. I put my sisters in that position, or even a wife or mother, being misused like this by men who will put their thing into an animal, bring it out and put into our women and give them kind of dangerous diseases. And they do it, nobody is there to ask them. We cannot fight within ourselves. We should understand that the real enemy now is the governor, is a threat to the people, not even the Fulani.
Yeah, Mr. Midwest. Let me say something there. We cannot fight it ourselves. We know that, but what we are saying right now is that we can see openly, clearly, that the government is not doing anything, and Edo State is not the only state in Nigeria that have noticed something is wrong with their land. They have waited for government and said that government is not reacting well. They stood up to their own and do something for themselves.
Madam, I beg to disagree. All the states that push these guys back were assisted by their government. The West had
Madam, let me tell you the danger of individual. Please, let me quickly learn.
Mr. Alex, ESN, for example, most governors in the East are not in support of those people. They are
In the West,
Amotekun
part
was
of Nigeria. ESM have destroyed
in
the
the
eastern
West,
part.
Amotekun
Don't bring
was formed
ESN
by
here.
governors.
80% of the people that drove these people out of those lands, the governors in the East are not in support
No,
of them. We should tell our
madam, madam, the people are still in their land. Even you can't even compare what is happening in eastern part with Edo State.
I am not saying they are not
Eastern
there.
part
What
is in a serious
I'm
mess,
saying
is in a serious trouble. So don't
Mr.
compare them with Edo. Edo is far better than them.
You can choose to agree with the, you can choose to disagree with the way they operate or not. I am talking about when they launched that thing, they did a great job when it comes to this Fulani something. They did a great job. There's a lot of video out there where they were driving them from their bushes.
Madam, the
Government
job
were not
Edo State
in support of it.
vigilante have done with bare hand is far better than what those people have done. We don't know what they have done. Let's put them aside. We didn't have the same problem with
I
us.
don't want to
We
compare
can't
our
praise them.
vigilante with those people. What I am trying to say is that you cannot wait for people
We
to come and kill you if your government is not standing up for you. If you have anything to do to protect yourself, do it. That is where
When
I am.
you do that anything, madam, they will come after you and brand you a thief.
Madam,
How did he get a gun?
Sister
Let me
Irene,
let me tell you the
Irene.
danger.
For example,
I want to tell you.
For example, I just gave an example of a village where my sister married in Edo
That is
Central.
why, because the man is a traditional man. He has some powers too.
But they are citizens, whether traditional ruler or not traditional ruler, whether power or no power. It's not the government that help him to organize the youth in his village. That is what I'm saying.
Constitutionally, he's empowered too, ma.
Madam, if you look at Edo State, as we speak now, it's not all villages that are even operating in Edo State. There are some particular area that has been vulnerable for many.
I am making reference to the ones that have done a great job. You cannot tell me now that you will sit down when robber comes to your house, for example, you will sit down and allow them to kill you if you have something to defend yourself, or you come and wait for government to come and defend you when a robber attacks you in your own house.
Sister Irene, how many people have weapons to defend themselves in Edo State? How many people?
Madam, look at
people
it from
have
this way.
weapons to
Listen,
defend themselves? If
madam, I
not
want
from
to
the
tell you
Fulani?
something. There are
I
some
am not
villages.
obligating them to do. I am only saying if they can. I know it's not easy. With the people that are watching
them
right
are
now,
helpless. Many people that have guns right now are
Madam,
the vigilante and the cult
see,
boys. They are helpless.
I will also
Majority of them
put,
are helpless.
madam, I will also put my own advice here. You see, one thing is this. There are some villages in Oriomo where they load these people into trailer and send them out. Even you can't even see them for daily job. People are doing their best. But what is currently happening is this. What gave these people leverage is the body sign and action of our governor. That is encouraging these people to overwhelm our people now.
I am not disputing this. It's like people are not understanding me. I am not supporting what the government is doing for any reason.
Yeah, like that what that king did, you said, is good. But how long will the king, that village king or village king sustain it with what is going on now?
I don't know about how long or not how long, but all I know is that for the moment they have peace there because they stood up to do what they are supposed to do. That is what I'm
going to tell you what is going on in Edo State. You know, Sister Irene, there are some villages where people were so scanty in Benin.
Let me give an information first. You can continue. What I demanded earlier before, I saw on the comment section, it's like some people have helped us. I saw one Madeleine Ohehe, Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social. Then another Maria Edeko, Social Development and
they
Gender.
Can't do anything.
So I know they cannot do anything, Sister Rita, but we cannot sit down and keep saying they can't do anything. We are talking here because before you join the panel, I asked for it before that we should get there because I never knew that we have Commissioner for Women Affairs because this issue of raping of women, because I make reference to the Minister for Women Affairs in Nigeria, how he came out now for Osinachi's family. When that woman has been there, many women has been killed in one way or the other in Nigeria. They didn't rise up for it. Now she suddenly wake up because this one is popular. Why I am asking for the Commissioner for Women Affairs in Edo State, because this raping issue is getting out of hand. Their office is specifically mainly for women. They should rise up for these young girls and women and grandmothers that are being raped in Edo State.
Sister, we have a first lady. The first lady is supposed to lead.
Let me finish. I have mentioned her before you enter the panel. Both the First Lady, the Commissioner for Women Affairs, people should rise up to them. If our people can march to their offices or to their husband houses or wherever they are If they have social media, we should start tagging them. Even if they are not doing anything, we should talk and make sure, we should try and make sure the message have gotten across to them. They should be on the heat, just the way we are on the heat right now, because right now you can feel it in my voice that I am very, very bitter. So something has to be done. We can't sit here and be saying they cannot do anything, they cannot do anything. Tomorrow they will come out and tell you they were not aware. If they have social media, we can single-handedly tag them. If they have email address, because I never knew we have until I saw these names on the comment section. As we finish right now, I am going to investigate more about them to see if I can have anything that we can keep tagging them, sending them messages. I'm going to send it across to my contact for everybody to start tagging them and sending them messages. Whether they do something or not, tomorrow they cannot deny that they are not aware of this atrocity that women are passing through in Edo State. That is the message I'm trying to
just to add to it, ma. Just to add to it, ma. Please.
I want to round
Just
up,
to add
but I
to
will
it.
give you floor, Mr. I will give you the floor. Let me
Please,
just round up.
just for a second. Just for a second. We can also add the phone numbers of the governor, the deputy, the speaker. Let's start calling them from all over the world. That Edo State is being taken over, and we are not happy about it. People are being killed. Let's start sending pictures and videos to their media platform or WhatsApp or whatever.
That is on this platform, use 1 minute or two to send message to Governor Obaseki. This particular part I'm gonna we are gonna cut it and send it to everybody in the government house, including the Governor Obaseki, Deputy Governor, and the Secretary of the State, Barrister Osarodion Oge. I'm gonna be starting from Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex, your 1 or 2 minutes message directly. This one, no deviation, directly to Governor Obaseki, please.
Yes, I am not happy. I voted this government. Mr. Governor, I'm not happy with the way insecurity is ravaging my state. People are not safe. Farmers are being raped and killed in their farmlands. And I want you to do something about it. We don't want Fulani people in our farmlands. Edo belong to Edo people. Thank you.
All right. I will go on to Rita Adams, please. Go ahead with your message.
Oh, okay. Mr. Governor and your cabinet, my message is, please, we need you to come out and speak about, what is going on in terms of insecurity in Edo State. Please, the same energy you use in your political campaign, I am begging you now. I don't beg constituted authority, but I am begging you now, use that same energy. Please, use that same energy to protect Edo State people. Protect the women, protect the children. We are tired of seeing deaths. We are tired of hearing our mothers and our sisters dying and being raped by these animals. Please protect our forests. I am begging you, use the same energy and your constituted power to make Edo State safe. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We move on to the Iris ward. Please send your message.
Yeah, Mr. Governor, His Excellency, we and your entire cabinet, and of course, your Honorable First Lady, I would like to send this message with my heart full of, in fact, my heart bleed as I speak right now. I would like you to please give your people hope. Give them hope. Let them know that they have somebody. Because as it is right now, people in Edo State, they don't know if they have protection. They don't know if they have anybody. Please, can you just help and see how you can resolve this situation of killing the herdsmen and this raping in Edo State? People are dying. People are crying. And we in diaspora, that we are not happy to be hearing that the family we left back home after we suffering here. You place a call to Nigeria and you hear that this is dead, this is dead, this is dead as a result of insecurity. Please, sir, with due respect, we nominated you into that power because the power belongs to the people. We voted you there. We encourage our people back home to do. We are also pleading with the same energy. We are pleading, please do something. Do something. Edo State is bleeding and we are not happy about it. We will appreciate if we see changes now to the end of your tenure. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for that. Midwest Republic, please pass on your message. And those on the comment section, please leave your message constructively. I'm going to put all of them on the screen right now. Go ahead, Midwest Republic. Thank you.
Mr. Governor, I just want to beg you, because my heart is really bleeding, seeing a young woman like this be, you know, I can say fully being raped from the way I'm looking at her, and we don't even see you and your team coming out. I want to appeal to you, try to be human, so that Edo people will ever remember you for one thing, that this man stands for his people not to die. Because there is no evil single project you engage upon that is going to be different from the past government. It is a project to siphon the money and to loot the treasure of the land. Please, Mr. Obaseki, the most important thing to us now as Edo people is security. Try to be human. This is very heartbroken. It is so painful. We put our mothers, we put our sisters, we put our people in the position of this woman. Obaseki, put your wife in the position of this young woman. And you sit down and, you know, think about it very well and see how you will feel. These people don't even have a single place to go to lay complaint so that people can encourage them to speak out. There is no place for medical treatment for them. There is no single place to support them. These are poor people who went to farm to pick banga. Look at the way they handle. Perhaps no breakfast in their stomach. It's very painful. We elected you to protect life. Please, Mr. Governor, do things differently. Try to be human. This is what I have for you.
Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. If you want to call in now, please, I'm going to take 5 calls directly. If you have a message that you want to send to Governor Obaseki constructively, because this whole thing that is affecting us all right now, we need to continue to speak. You know, if you listen to this lady, the time she was talking, she could not have the guts to say that she was raped. But it's obvious that she was raped. Just let me speak to this person. Good afternoon to you. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Well, my name is Kate. I'm calling from Holland.
Madam Kate, thank you very much. Go ahead, talk to us.
Yes. Mr. Obaseki, please, I'm on my knees. When you came to Benin, Edo State, to become a governor, you made that country in a peace. Oshomole did not sell the land to Fulani. Lucky Benejo did not sell Edo State to Fulani. Abusali did not sell the state to Fulani. That is why when you come, you see where to sit down. Make you begin to do governor. Please stay everywhere. Oga Obaseki, I want just use this opportunity to tell you. As you come into those states, say peace day. When you come sit down, begin to do governor. I beg. Make you still leave that state like this, so that the next governor will still see where sit down peacefully. Not use everywhere take on to blood before you come out. Not put fire for those states before you come out. Because why? Since when you come, Mr. Obaseki, they say you be a those state man. They say when Abusali come, Abusali go a village, he go to University of Ekuma. Lucky Benejion, he go do Okada. If you reach Okada, Okada be like state. Good road, no pothole, light everywhere na express for Okada. A lot of people that they stay for Okada. You understand me, Obaseki? Oshomole come, Oshomole still go repair a village. He put university there, he repair everything. Now make the Oshomole people, they don't vote for you for the second term. Because why? They support their brother. Because it's when you enter, you don't do anything for Oshomole state, Oshomole village. This when you come up, Mr. Obaseki, we don't know the village where you come from. You not repair any your village. Make this Obaseki. He put flower for a village. He do good road. He do school there. We don't know the village where you from come. You understand me? Because people for here they ask questions. Say, "Hey man, now we're sure what we don't know. We're sure because why? We will be Benin people. We be one family. We be family. The same blood they run. You know what? For where we be the same family. And also you know the yes, broken English. I think God bless you, Mr. Obaseki. Your village will not know. If you be foreign now, you not be foreign now, my brother. What it don't happen, don't happen. You know, you stay there for 4 years, you not do anything. You say now Oshomole say make you pack money.
Thank you.
Oshomole say make you bring the money, bring money. Oshomole not come now make you bring money. Everywhere na poto.
Thank you,
Russian
madam.
everywhere. We not see worry.
Thank you, madam.
Make them just the company make them do, make peace reign. Make we for we were there here, make we forget peace of mind. They also coronavirus, I don't spoil everything, my brother. As everything be before, it don't be like that again with this suffer for here. If we say make we carry back, now make we go back to Edo State, where we won't go, full and near everywhere. We sit there with the suffer, the hustle, the find money, go they give our family, make them they taste survive. I bet not lose that state, take on to blood. I beg. Obaseki, leave that thing in peace. I think God beg you.
Where those the people fight for just the use evil to the
Mr.
people.
Elvis, I'd like to say something. Just one word. I was going to tell the governor.
It's okay, madam. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you.
This is painful. Oh my God. We make
Mr. Elvis, please, I'd like to say something. I don't know if it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Governor, you have a lot of people around you who are not telling you the truth. If you need to change the security apparatus or the security people around you, you need to change them because they are not telling you the truth. I know you are a busy person and you may not have time to, see all these ugly images, but the people around you, Governor Obaseki, they are not telling you the truth. They are not telling you the truth, sir. Please change them. Go to the forest. Go to the communities. Call the elders of the communities. Have a meeting one-on-one without your security people around you. They will tell you the truth of what's going on. The people around you are liars. They are not telling you the truth, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have another caller right here. Please just be patient with me. Good afternoon to you, Diaspora Vibes. Thanks for calling back. Please go ahead directly. Go ahead with your message. Thank you. Yes.
Please, there is a major problem in all these issues. Communication. Lack of communication. Do you know that these things that me and you are talking about, my mom don't even know that this thing happened though. If I call my mom back home now, she'll tell me that they don't have this to know.
And because the mainstream media that we have in Edo State have been compromised, especially ITV.
Exactly.
ITV are not doing their job. They are there.
At all. If EBS is dead, let's forget about EBS. ITV is not doing its job as the mainstream media. The information we have, me, you, and some few of us in diaspora, major people in Edo State, they don't have these informations. They don't have the videos. They don't even know what's happening in their environment. Communication is one of the bedrock of any good governance. The government is not communicating. Then what is happening in our environment is not being communicated to the citizens. Nigeria would, I bet you, please put a call across to anybody in Benin. Tell them that something is happening with this Akmanu. They will tell you that they did not hear about it. Because if ITV is not
who to blame about that? It's still the mainstream media. This is what I've been talking about for a while. Many of them have been compromised. Can you imagine that ITV will cover a scene of 3 hours, then we post 2 minutes on air? 2 minutes. If money to buy data they don't have. 2 minutes. How can you be posting 2 minutes details of over 3 hours scene? So I don't know what to say.
Mr. Nigeria Watch, sorry to cut you short. If you could remember vividly, few months, 3 or 2 months ago, this same Fulani herdsmen attacked a village. ITV went there and reported that they have been attacked by Fulani herdsmen. Then ITV went with the security apparatus. Different awareness that nothing happened. See, ITV and these Benin people, they are the one ruling this government. See, Edo State, this matter, it will tire everybody. This guy, we will talk. If that's what they are telling us, that you guys will talk, my 4 years will complete, I'll come out, I'll put person where I like. We need to wake up to like that word. 2024, the battle ahead, we went there.
So you can make my son to come stiff now.
No, we need a fresh body. We can do it. I know we can do it, but it requires funds. It requires to remove all these godfathers. Let me tell you the godfathers in Edo State. If you don't know, I mentioned their name. You know my blog. I not behind anything. I mentioned the names. Lucky Ignition is one of the godfather. Michael Kiadome is one of the godfather. Nanobi is one of the godfather. Oshomola is one of the godfather. those people need to be removed.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Thank you.
Edo State will never see the light of the day.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much for your wonderful contribution. My people, like I've always said, I don't think we have a mainstream media, especially in those states. It's so painful to see that ITV will cover a lot of sin. They'll cover more than 2 hours. They will post only 1 or 2 minutes on their media. What is happening? And they don't even show it on their local streaming in Edo State there. So what are you keeping it for then? I don't even understand what is happening in the country, to be
They're
honest.
keeping it for politics now. That's what they're keeping it for.
Watch this now and let's hear more from these people here.
Daddy has run away to a safe place because of what he saw in the bush this morning. Finally, I'm also with Commander Friday Igumbo, in charge of Agekpanu and environment. And also with, they said the Okagili of the community is also here and one of the elders. These are men from the community that are willing to fight the Fulani men, but they all complain that they don't have arms, they don't have ammunition to face the type of ammunition those people are carrying. And let me talk with the Okagili of the community, who happens to be Mr. What's your name, sir?
My name is Gov Obaseki. I'm the Okagili of Okowo community. So on the 1st of March, they come to this village, they chase everybody away. Even our young were they slapping, even the news carry it, ITV and others. So
Now here now, ITV carry this news and they not post them. They come there, can't deceive them with their camera and their logo. That's it. But they not post them. You now hear the people in those states is not even aware that this happened. Niger Watch was not there. We are reporting it now. But ITV was there. They didn't post it.
Oh God.
Just imagine what we are passing through. Let's listen further.
The 1st of March, they come to this village, they chase everybody away. Even our young were they slapping, even the news carry it, ITV and others. So the Odon were they beat him up. Now, till now, the Odon is no longer in this village. You can see this is the only elderly man with me here. You can see this house is closed. Many houses in this community is closed.
What happened today, your community? What happened today?
What happened today? There were some women in this house and one of the young men, they went to bush to go and pick banger. So on their way going there, they now attacked them on the way. So
who attacked them? So
they say this Fulani men.
Okay.
So even they even injured
how many?
one here
Okay.
today in Atana Gekmanu.
Okay.
So seriously injury with face.
Okay.
So we don't know where we are going. So the government should please come and help us. If not, we don't want to take anything. We don't want to take law into our hands. That's why we are crying to government to come and help us. So that if they are really going to help us out in this Fulani earthquake, we can no longer go to farm again. So we don't have ammunition, nothing.
We are ready to war, but we don't have arms. We want government to give us backup.
We cannot even go to farm.
We cannot go to farm now.
Our things is spoiling.
You can see now, you see men on the ground, fully on ground now. No arms. We want government to help us with arms. Where there is arm, we can fight them. Because the arm they carry is not small arm. They carry AK-47 and odd.
Don't you people think that Governor Obaseki is deliberately doing this? Just listen to the plight of the people. We don't have arms. If we have arms, we can fight them. That statement means a lot. It means that if you empower them, we can fight Fulani herdsmen. The same thing that the Yoruba people did to pursue Fulani herdsmen away from their states. So what happened to our own? Governor Obaseki deliberately ignored everyone. Fight them with your cutlass, anything you have. But for me, I will not empower you with weapons. That's what the governor is doing to us right now. Let's
Brother Elvis, I don't know if you listen to something. They said they chased them out of the community. He said, don't say people hearing this thing. I'm getting upset. How can some group of miscreants chase people out of their community?
It has been happening. You think it's strange?
Oh my God!
When they kill, listen, when they kill some people,
none of my sisters are married.
Oh my Lord.
My sister, when they keep,
Hey, God.
when they,
You guys will
can I say
contribute.
something?
Go ahead, talk to us quickly.
Yeah. When they kill some people, nobody is there to speak for those people. The rest people will run away. This is what is happening.
I
My
say we
dear,
don't have a governor, so it's
most
okay.
of those villages where that have been so depopulated because of migration for many years, these are the area. They have studied our land very well. These are the area they are now picking in Edo State.
Oh, we're
So
finished.
area with less population, they will pick it. You know,
We are
Agor in
done.
Benin mean is like a camp. So these are smaller area with a vast land. These are the area they are targeting in Edo South now. Not that area, a village that is still robust. No, they're just picking small area that have been so neglected where people have migrated for so many years. So it's a serious threat. And we must ask our governor whether, look at what happened, my dear sister.
Oh my
If not
God.
for Okiye, this Okiye, the former speaker of Edo State House of Assembly, the governor have persuaded the entire House of Assembly to sign that bill of 20% of
That
the land.
bill will never pass in Jesus' name. That bill
Okay,
will never
if not for
pass in Jesus' name.
Okiye that voiced out and said, this is so dangerous. If not, by now, the law would have been law in Edo State.
Did you people see that elderly man in that video? How helplessly the man is.
Oh my
Somebody that's supposed to be resting, that's supposed to be in a very good environment, you know.
So it's a serious threat. We have made a mistake. We have elected alien.
Sir,
Somebody who has
I did
swear
not
oath.
elect. Sir, you speak for yourself, not we. I am not part of the we, sir. Please.
People brought him to power. Anyone who voted for him have supported alien to come and destroy those states. He has destroyed the structure. People are becoming so powerless to help the land. They don't know what to do.
I can't believe this.
So this is it.
Someone on the phone, please. Let's speak to someone on the phone. Good afternoon to you, Mr. Adewale. Go ahead, talk to us.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Nanjawo. My honorable people, my people in the platform. I greet you all. I'm short of words, so I don't, because they say I shall speak louder than voice. So it's okay because it's a very long time all these S-men have been terrorizing those states, you know, which is very bad and it's very wrong. What we need to do, because when you go to other states, you can see all this nonsense is not happening. So now they just we the Edo citizen, we give the Fulani S-men the chance to penetrate Edo State.
Yeah.
What causes is that Obaseki, you need to ask question. Do you think it's easy for Obaseki to move from APC to PDP and meet Buhari, and after everything, inauguration and everything, they now win? Then now Obaseki is still in the power, and this Fulani S-men, they are terrorizing Edo State. You're supposed to know that Obaseki, there's nothing to hide about it. He already said our birthright to the Fulani. He already make arrangement with Buhari that he is going to give them the place. You people should come and do anything you want to do. That is why he keep quiet. That is why he don't want to take any action. So that is it. And we declare for the people, the youth in Edo State. You should not just look at the something did not come to the Oredo, Benin as a whole, because it's in the administration, all these villages are also called. They are going to occupy. I said it before, like Mr. Najawo, last year. I said it just give up to about 3 years. I said Fulani S-men is going to dominate the whole Edo State. I say it about last year, and it's going to happen. What we need to do now, we just like the one they form in Lagos State and Ogun State. So what we need to do now, the vigilante, we in the diaspora, if everybody knows that they love Edo State now, remove Obaseki away from this, from all this thing, because Obaseki is not going to do anything. Let us empower the vigilante, the youth, and let the youth go and fight this battle for us. That is the answer. Obaseki cannot do anything. I'm telling you. They already sell out to. They already sell the out to Fulani S-men. I'm telling you. This is what is the deal. That is the deal. I'm telling you. What this is Fulani now? And Fulani, this outside Fulani, they are the owner of all the land over there. I'm just telling you what is happening now. Even in that place, you know that this Fulani, they have their own confirm secretly. That man that said plan there, where is the name? I forgot this man. He even stole my land as I'm talking to you now. You know, he even stole my land. So they are, this thing they are doing secretly and going to affect the whole of those states. I'm really here because I'm crying inside me. But they already sold those states out to Buhari. This is not nothing to hide about it. So we all need to stand up. We in that side, we to empower the youth right now. Let them take this battle. Don't wait for soldier or police. They will not do anything. I'm telling you. They're going to shame
You know,
everybody will not be already.
This is my brother that is speaking. I want to tell you one thing. Look, this threat that is on ground.
Please, let caller always finish, please.
Okay.
So the real thing is that nobody loves Obaseki more than you. Nobody loves Obaseki. Let us not be sentimental about all this thing. The real truth is that Obaseki is supposed to know what to do, but he cannot do it because he has a tied. He cannot do it. Not in 2 years. I'm telling you, all the chief, other chiefs in and all these chiefs are the problem too. In that state, all these chiefs, other chiefs, you have any warrant to go in, meanwhile, the problem is that is why Obaseki to go ahead of how the head to have because why you to be here or you to be here because so it's only a state here. Then people are the because we have good fashion, our land is fatter and we have good land in Edo State. So that is why they want to dominate Edo State. So we need to wake up. All the youth need to wake up. This is my brother when they speak English for Edo State. What did they call? I also call of them. They need to wake up now. Let's fight for Edo State. It's no matter of speaking big English or wherever it is. People will what we need to do now. Let's finance the vigilante. Let's finance our youth and let them go to the different places and fight all this for an aspect. If we work for us,
my brother, what you have said, Mr. Adewale, thank you very much. I will contribute to what you just said before I pick another call. You are right. Let's finance, let's do this. Edo people are not ready. They have been tested with the smallest amount. Many of them failed. So they are not ready, to be honest. In fact, I prefer to finance whatever that is affecting us in Edo State now single-handedly than to come on air and tell people, let's do this. I understand that the good suggestion that's coming from every one of you, but I would never want to put myself in the front line anymore to raise any money for any kind of thing. I don't just like it. I wasn't born like that, and I'm not going to do that. I don't want one person to feel in his room that Najawash is begging us to donate money for what? For me or for the pains of the people. That will never happen again after the one we are already, the pending one that we have right now. Let me speak to more people and take it from here. Diaspora Vice, please talk to us 1 minute. You'll be calling since just 1 minute. Let me talk to my panelists. Thank you very much. Go ahead. Hello? Diaspora Vice, you are not saying anything. And go ahead, talk to us.
There is something I want to clarify with my sister Rita Adams about the anti-oppression bill. Maybe she's not aware that bill has been passed into law. If she's not aware, the controversial clause was that they were deliberating of ceding either 20% or 10%. That was removed from the bill. What they now did was that governor has to constitute a committee. That committee, led by the governor, has the right to determine the size of land. So at the end of the day, nothing changed. Because I heard that she's saying that, I don't know if it's Rita Adams or my other sister, that bill has been passed into law. The only thing that is remaining now is the consent of the governor for him to sign it. That is.
Are you for real?
Well, the danger not rotated.
But if the governor have not signed it, that means it has not gone into law. It's pending.
He will sign it, or he will sign it eventually.
No, it won't. It won't. It won't. My brother, if not for Okiye, he would have signed that law. If not for Okiye, that even said this is dangerous. The law would have been over by now.
Let him round up. I'm coming back to you guys now. Let him round up.
Yeah, because that, I want to make that clear, because it's like most of us don't understand that that bill has been passed.
Thank you.
Threat in a doma emie de our roto na. Ama emie boy de. No wa be sunu we go ramena. Oh, the wa sunu we go for ramen. Lao. When I don't make my brother, it is a joke. A military barrack in Oreva, I belong to them. They are the
It's
one.
true.
We are just
This
there
is
supervising everything.
this is
Who are we
1897
joking on?
itself.
If our people take law into their hand now, in the name of we are restoring security, like what they are doing in the eastern part, they start killing our people for nothing.
Exactly.
So we should know what is on ground. We need brain to figure out who is the real threat before us now. When we identify that threat, we focus on that threat. This is just the fact. We cannot encourage our people. I want to speak on my own. I will tell Edo people, don't pick arm on your own to start fighting these people, because it's not going to work.
Midwest Republic, please hold on. Let's finish this video so that we can have time to deliberate on it. Thank you.
To help us out in this Fulani estimate.
I don't know if
we can no longer go to farm again. So we don't have a nation, nothing.
We are ready.
1 minute. I don't know. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute.
The Fulani men, but they are complaining that they don't have arms, they don't have ammunition to face the type of ammunition those people are carrying. Let me talk with the Okagele of the community, who happens to be Mr. What's your name, sir?
My name is Gov Obaseki. I'm the Okagele of Okowo community. So on the 1st of March, they come to this village, they chase everybody away. Even our young were they slapping, even the news carry it, ITV and others. So the Odon were they beat him up. Now, till now, the Odon is no longer in this village. You can see this is the only elderly man with me here. You can see this house is closed. Many houses in this community is closed.
What happened today, your community? What happened today?
What happened today? There were some women in this house, and one of the young men, they went to bush to go and pick banger. So on the way going there, they now attack them on the way. So
who attacked them? So
they say this Fulani men.
Okay.
So even they even injured
how many?
one there
today
in Atanagekmanu.
Okay.
So seriously injury with face.
Okay.
So we don't know where we are going. So the government should please come and help us. If not, we don't want to take anything. We don't want to take law into our hands. That's why we are crying to government to come and help us. So that if they are really going to help us out in this estimate. We can no longer go to farm again. So we don't have a nation, nothing.
We are ready to war, but we don't have arms. We have government to give us backup.
We cannot even go to farm.
We cannot go to farm now.
Our things is spoiling.
You can see now, you see men on the ground, fully on ground now. No arms. We want government to help us with arms. Where there is arm, we can fight them. Because the arm they carry is not small arm. They carry AK-47 and odd.
Okay. We heard of the security.
Admin, Olugu Commander Dayo. This one of the victims of today's incident at Agekpanu.
Okay, for example, now, my people, are you going to tell me now that this young girl will admit that she was raped? No, she's not going to tell the public that, because
there's nothing on ground for her to admit. They don't put anything in place. That, as our sister said, the commissioner have to go there if she want to help. Then she will speak up.
Because she will be scared to say such a thing. But I've been told
play her video, you will understand where she said, they make me to lie down. If they lie her down, what will not remain? But you see the way she was not trying to change it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The truth of the matter is,
God,
this please hold on, please. According to the information that reached me, that the Fulani estimate, the first thing they go for is raping. And they do this thing without no protection. Just imagine how many of our people have been inflicted with disease.
Jesus.
And we have governor who doesn't address this. None of his cabinets are addressing this. It's painful. It's very painful. Let's hear from this young girl.
Auntie, what be your name? Beauty.
Titi.
Titi, what happened today for the English? The English? The small. But yeah, speak the language you hear. You can be interpreted. What be your name? Asa.
Titi.
Titi, what happened for Zabush today?
Yeah, la faru. Okay. He said when they reach bush, they want to go pick banga. As they want to go pick banga now, all these people come appear.
Which people?
Fulani S-men. They just appear there. When they appear there, so they tell them, they command them, meet the kneel down. When they kneel down, they never pick the banga finish. They begin to use cutlass and wood till they beat them.
Okay, how na country escape?
Nedesan. Utondo Tiemon. They run. From there now, when they beat them, they can't run.
And what did they carry? They carry gun with cutlass? Okay.
That with the tail head.
That one's still there.
Now 6 of them I come so. How they big rich? They're not big like that.
Small boys.
They beat you. They're big small. How many of them go bush? Where they arrive? Eh? They enjoy that one. What are the other one? They don't enjoy that one. That one run too. This one there?
Maybe this one speak.
Come now. You follow the bush? They cut off where? Masha. Cut it out.
I'm sorry, I can't show that part,
That girl was raped.
Of course, she was.
Oh
she
my
was
God.
raped. She was raped. That's just the fact. Look at them.
Oh
Look
my
at them.
Please
God.
show the one in the hospital, please.
Look
Oh,
at them. Look at them in our bush. Look, they were using a drone to record Fulani S-men in the bush. Look, they couldn't do nothing because they were so far away. The drone they were using to record them here, look, they were surprised. Look, our government can do this to stop these evil people, but they refused.
I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand.
Everybody tell me what is going on.
Hey, God.
They set up camps with arms all over Benin.
That girl is traumatized. I could just see
Honestly,
Mr. Najawa, show the other girl with the hospital beg.
honestly, I keep saying it. You see the face of that girl, because I will keep insisting on this. Because I don't think I've ever been serious with the way I'm going to be serious about this Minister for Women, Commissioner for Women Affairs issue. Because if you see that girl, that trauma.
Okay, sister, wait a little bit. When we watch this one, let's watch this one, beg. This one finish now.
Beauty. If you tell us what happened to you? Tell us now, what happened to you?
As we dey treat banga na him we come meet you for there. As we come meet na we come say more latan. We come latan say, oh yeah, me I follow am go. Now the husband say me I follow am go where. Now I say I no go go. I come run, come out. You follow me, knock me with the wood for you. You hear wood to this way. I no fit run again. I come bend down. Now I come bed 2. You follow me 3. I come bed 2 too. We go back. That one say you no go fit leave me. Now I say okay, you no go fit leave me. Okay. Anything I want to, but if you want kill me. Now I come run. I come run for go stand for that place where people not see me again. Now I come stand there. I come say come knock me for you. As you knock me that wood, I come bend down again. I stand and now I hold that wood. I I want do my power no reach. Now I can't live and I can't run again. I don't know say they follow me now. I can't turn my hand like this. I carry will knock me again. As he knock me, I carry my lap, look at it. Tell me so yeah, man go. Now I leave me, I don't come out.
Okay, when I hear that one, in fact, it's painful. Listen, guys, they
She
are
said she lied down.
they rape them before they will kill them. I have another video right now with me, which is too graphic. I can't show that. Kids were being beheaded. I don't know if I have the permission to put that on Nigeria Watch group.
No, don't put it.
Abeg,
Don't put
don't
it.
put
You don't
it,
have.
abeg. You will
Kids
start
were
having
being
nightmares.
beheaded in Edo
Oh,
State. In Edo State,
I can't believe you.
kids were beheaded and their mother was also beheaded. They just forwarded this one to me now. In Edo, they
Oh,
were speaking our language. In Edo State.
Don't play it here. Except you have to cover it up because they will use it to.
I cannot even play it here. It's not
Yeah.
allowed at all. This is pathetic. How long are we going to continue like this, Edo people? How long?
You know,
History
too
have a
crying.
way. History have a way of repeating itself.
Just
Too
listen to
many
the
innocent
video.
blood are
Just
crying. There
listen to
will be
the
no
video.
peace until there's justice.
I won't show it, but just listen to the voice. Just listen. More. Oh no. I didn't even watch it to this level. There are more than 12 children that were beheaded. 12 children and their mother, all of them on the floor in Edo State.
And the governor is signing a bill to give land to this kind of
Kaduna
people.
now. This is not Benue now. What's
As we
going
are
on?
speaking, Obaseki supporters, Obaseki satanic lovers, you are
I don't know what they are supporting.
don't
us right
understand.
now,
I
and
don't
you are
know.
not saying anything. You are mute. God will judge all of you.
And so shall they be
God
mute in the mighty name of Jesus.
judge all of
Forever,
you.
forever and ever.
Especially you guys that have been systematically supporting this governor. And you know the truth. You are pretentiously ignoring it.
The
God
innocent
Almighty
blood will go after them and
judge
their
you.
generation.
God Almighty must judge all of you. You cannot
Amen.
escape.
Amen.
There's no way you will escape this.
Yes.
You know the truth. You are not saying it. Oh, in the name, I love Obaseki so much. I love Obaseki so much. Look what our people are passing through. If these two ladies that we have showcased right now, they are your sisters, they are your mother, they are your relatives, will
They are
you
their
be
children.
rejoicing?
Their
They
daughters.
are your children. Will you be rejoicing that they are being raped? And you will still be saying, I love Obaseki. It shows that you are being selfish. Obaseki supporters, come out. We are not seeing you on the comment
being
section.
evil. They are not
You are
selfish.
not
They are
calling
being
in
evil.
now.
Supporting
Come
evil.
out to counter me. Come out right now to call me evil Naija Wash. Tell me, come out, counter me right now. The governor that I gave my platform to support, I revised back immediately when I noticed that this governor doesn't have a heart. I noticed that this governor is heartless. I started countering him. Then you guys started fighting me like I have something to gain.
God will fight them. God will fight those people.
How our people are suffering.
God
Look
is
at
going to fight every one of them. God is going to fight every one of them.
Only God knows how many of them. How many of them raped her? She could not even talk. And you are there.
Who are they going to cry to? They don't even have food in their stomach to start with.
This is painful, my people.
Father Lord. Father Lord.
Mr. Naija Wash, can I say something?
Yes, go ahead.
You know, some of our people are still not aware of certain things. I want to make this public appeal to people that their family might be involved in these things. I know that we have some professionals out there that are not working maybe under government. Because you see these people, that is why you see why people, they don't play with psychologists. There are some burdens you'll be carrying inside you. If you are able to speak out, you have somebody to educate you what that thing is all about, the area you should not be scared, what you should do, how to handle it. It will ease your burden. I want to appeal to some of these people, maybe that their family might be involved, that are in position to help anybody that is involved, even if it's not your family. If you can pay for a psychologist for them, if you can pay for a counselor, somebody that can just counsel them, somebody that can just talk them through this trauma, because they can't keep nursing this thing inside their body, because it's going to be a lifetime trauma for them. If they are able to see somebody, people that can be there for them, to counsel, to talk them out of this trauma, I think it will go a long way, because they can't continue keeping on the whole of this thing, carrying all this burden inside them just because of society stigma, or maybe stigma and fear of not getting married tomorrow and all that, because it's a very big and sensitive something. Because even we, on our daily basis, there are some things you encounter. You see yourself when you did not speak out, you didn't talk to somebody. Yes, that will be a burden to you. But when you are able to talk to somebody, you will like, okay, I have experienced
there will still be, to be honest, madam, the only person these girls can talk to freely is their mother. Apart from their mother, they cannot trust anybody to talk to anybody.
I think the professionals can do a long.
Irene, you are speaking. In fact, you should be the woman of. You should have been the Commissioner of Women Affairs, or the woman of gender, whatever that they put, because you're actually telling them how to do their job.
I think the
Madam, Madam Irene, let me tell you.
They cannot go to all these places. There are over 2,000 people that
Try to get this one very clear. Before the governor came in, I just want to throw so many things here. The traditional council were very united because Oshomole put some structure of grant. I'm not so APC is good though. Oshomole is good. So now, if you look at the current situation, every institution that does it dance to Obaseki, if he appoints you to office, this guy is more than emperor.
He gives them cold shoulder.
If you do another thing that's different from what he said, you should throw the person away.
Yeah, me
I'm just telling you.
It's like you don't understand me. I am not talking of based on what government have to offer. For example, if I am a psychologist now, I'm living in Nigeria, it's what I read. Government are not, I have a private consultation. Government are not paying me for it. Individual can come and consult me, which I will do their job with them. So since they have failed us, I am saying, for example, if I have a sister that is involved in this thing, I have tried and tried and tried. It cannot even open up to me as a sister. Please. Because I am not a professional in that field. I know a professional. There is a way you can try to investigate and try to talk to them.
Mr. Harris, okay, let me suggest something to you.
How many villages will they go to? How many?
No, Mrs. Aaron, use this platform. You pick a position in this platform. I will also support you. People will support you. They will look for a way to consult people. Because the situation is, we did not prepare for all this. Nobody expects us to go so fast like this.
Mr. Mitchell, I'm just so frustrated. I'm only trying to look for solutions.
Yeah. So if you can have the time, we will support you. We start looking for a way to finance it and contact somebody for these ladies. With some few money, people can go there. Because I don't know. I'm confused here. This is the only thing we can do at this current situation. Because we cannot put money together and tell our people go and fight. We are dealing with an existential threat.
So just camera, you can see the fear in their face. And this lady in the bed, this lady in the bed particularly, she always say, it now hits me on that here. And you say I should lie down, you say I should bend down. You can see that this is a pure case of torture and rape. As they were raping her, they were torturing her.
If you can take the position of the woman through this platform, a lot of people will support you and we will support you, please.
I'm so frustrated.
Because we have no other thing to do at this moment. We can't raise money for our people to say, let them go and fight. We are dealing with existential threat, well orchestrated by the federal. They own the Kewan Barrack. They own the whole security apparatus around us. Why must we tell our people to go and be fighting these people for now? There is no way. We need to evaluate what is on ground. Our land has been sold.
You are not saying what I'm saying. I'm not talking about fight right now. I am very confined.
No, I'm not talking about your point. I'm not talking about your point. I just supported you with what you are saying. I want us to see, let us make ourselves available and we will support you.
Let me tell you something as a woman. You know, this trauma and this stigma can escort these people to their husband houses. They got married tomorrow and they end up not being a good wife. Why? The hatred they have for the
Depression.
person that raped them and the hatred they have for those people, what they have gone through, they will transfer the hatred to men generally, even to their husband. They will not sit inside them and be seeing the man as far as you're a man. I have seen people that have this experience. These people need counseling. They need to be talked to. They need to let these things out of them. They need it.
I'm only performing a solution. I will beg you, and I see some, qualities in you, some what I will call quality in you already. If we can make ourselves, let's see what we can do. Because I don't know, I'm so confused. It's so painful. How will somebody see this and they see themselves as a leader? Women be treated like this. Women are dead. He has a wife. I don't know. Why are they silent?
Because you see, tomorrow, the level of aggressiveness in some women today in Nigeria, you never can tell what led to that. You see, some people with little misunderstanding of maybe their husband did something, or maybe they catch their husband with a side chick. The other day, I saw one that used a knife to rip off the husband's manhood. Do you know what must have led to that? It might not just be that thing that the husband did. A lot of this trauma has happened to so many people. They carry it for years without somebody telling them this is it. All men are not like this. This life is not really like this. This is, counseling can go a long way.
Let's listen.
Mr. Nagawash, after this program, we'll call you. I want to discuss something with you. You understand
I
me?
just want to say that we need to be careful because this thing will consume us. They are coming to Benin City. If we are not careful, it's going to consume.
They're already here, man. They're already here. It's not coming. They're already here. They've mastered our land.
I know it's going to consume everyone, everybody of authority listening to our voices now.
Yeah, it's going to affect them.
If you guys take this with kid gloves, it's going to consume everybody. Everybody.
Hold on, my people. Let others also speak to us. We have somebody just join us right now, and let me speak to someone on the phone. Then I come to Mr. Moregi. Hello, good afternoon to you, Mr. Chris. Thanks for joining us. Mr. Chris, please talk to us. Mr. Moregi, please hold on. Hold on, Mr. Moregi. It's not your turn yet. I'm coming for you. Hold on, Mr. Moregi. Just hold on. Mr. Chris, please talk to us.
Good afternoon, everybody.
We can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you. Good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us. Please talk to us.
Good afternoon. Thank you for this wonderful program. I've been listening to this program, but I've just been going off and coming back because the news is so horrible. And sincerely, I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't know what to say anymore. We are now faced with a very clear and present danger. I think the earlier we all come to the realization that we don't have a government, the better for all of us. And apart from the failures of the government, we have to be very, very careful of the people that keep pointing to one or two roads that has been tarred and use that to justify that the government is working. Those are the people that we really have to be very, very careful of. So sincerely, I don't know what to say anymore. This is heart-wrenching. It is heart-wrenching. Like everybody has analyzed, it's very clear that this lady has, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I don't even want to use my mouth to say it. And I'm just confused. That's all. You see, it's why some of us, we just try to counter people that are trying not to be truthful on what's going on in the states. People that try to do biased analysis. We all cannot be in government at the same time, but all of us, we have to contribute in one way or the other.
How?
To solve all these problems.
How do we contribute?
Yeah, so many things that we can do. It is time we stand up. Like the first thing that was done the other day, when they wanted to pass the bill, which they have already agreed, but they were talking about the size of the land they were going to allocate. At least we came up and that was stopped. Now I think it is time. It is time we come out as I don't know how to put it, like I've said like 2 or 3 months ago. It's time if we can take this government to court. we have to take the government to court.
Do you know the biggest problem I have, Mr. Chris? I'll continue to say this. The biggest problem I have with Edo people right now, especially those of us that live in diaspora, we don't have unity amongst us. We don't.
Yep.
You might think we do. If we have to count ourselves now, Mr. Chris, you will be part of it. You understand? We might not be up to 2% that can speak the way you are talking right now. We don't have unity. Until we work on that, trust me, all these things we are talking about is not going to work. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I understand. Clearly, you see, the shocking part is that if you listen to the vast majority of other social media influencers from Edo State, you'll be shocked at the kind of things they discuss on those platforms when the state is burning.
Okay.
When things are going wrong. And to even know that these were some of the platforms that supported the government before they came to power. Sincerely, you are very right. But I think we have to do something. I just think we have to do something. We have to stop this man from doing what he's planning to do.
Thank you, Mr. Chris.
It's very clear that he has gone beyond redemption. He himself has gone beyond redemption. Obviously, he must have gone into some very, very dirty agreement with the powers that be. So we really have to do something about this.
Okay.
Because this is our thing.
Let me hear from others. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Brother Chris. Brother Chris, everything you said is 100% right. But the truth of the matter is, Edo people, are they ready for this? To be honest, me, as you all see me so, I stand for our people 100%. I can spend my money, do everything, but I don't like stress. Yes, I don't like stress. I don't want my name to be involved in anything to do with stain. And since I was born, my name have never been stained. All my life in United Kingdom, I have excellent record in every angles, in every companies I've worked with, all my life. So for me, Edo people will drag you and put stain on your name, and I don't want that. To be honest,
Naija Wash, you are very correct. Edo people, they prefer to buy car for 70 million than to bring out 100K to support Edo State.
Exactly. So for me,
it's what they prefer to send 5 million naira to a small girl somewhere than to bring out 10K to move Edo forward. That's the mindset of Edo people. I'm sorry.
You are right. I don't want to find myself in the center of coming out, people, let's donate. No, they have been tested. I've never done it before. They have been tested on my platform, and I will never do it again. I don't want to ever do it again. I don't just want to find myself in any kind of confusion. Let's
Mr. Evisa, let me make suggestion here. You know,
please, we have somebody that needs to talk. Please let your suggestion be 1 minute, sir. Please.
Okay. Edo West Ogboma is Amari. So what I'm trying to say here, you are blessed with 2 ladies here. Some responsibility. Sometimes you look for people to also support you, even at a point when God is using somebody. Also, somebody was looking for someone to hold his hand up. So concerning the women affair, let us just forget about the governor himself that is not willing to talk. So you don't expect, even if you appoint women to those positions, if we have any means to be raising funds, don't just into one particular thing. Look at the way it works. If we have an account, when people are willing, I have a particular number to be putting money there, you can appoint this woman in charge of it. Like as she said, we need a psychologist to really help these women that have been victims of this situation. So that at the end of it all, we will see many people will come in. This is my own feelings. Because I know the aspect you are trying to talk about. If you put yourself there, just try to distance yourself from it and start testing people that will do it for you. I think this will work. We can't give up, my brother. I know the situation. Even if you gave up at the beginning when they were insulting you here, criticizing you, who would have reached this level? That is it.
Thank you. Thank you so much, my good brother. Let's talk to Mr. Morege. I think he's ready for us now. Mr. Morege, good afternoon to you, sir. How are you doing today? Thanks for joining us.
I first and foremost, I want to thank all of you. I've been listening to what you were saying. I am a Benin farmer. The trauma of Fulani is coming to meet in your farm is very, very terrible. I will call out now the name of the federal representative of Edo State.
Before you move on, which country are you talking from?
Hello?
Which country are you talking to us right now?
I'm talking from Nigeria. I'm in Port Harcourt, Nigeria, presently.
Okay, wonderful. Go ahead, sir.
Hello?
Go ahead, sir. We can hear you.
See, I want to call on the representative of Edo State at the federal level because security issues start and stop in the table of the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria because he's the chief commander-in-chief of our armed forces. The governors are like average human beings like us. Governor cannot give command to any security agency to act. He will have to report to the state police commissioner, and if the commissioner is not acting, he reports to the Inspector General of Police. Our security architecture is very, very faulty. It does not guarantee any safety for life and property in Nigeria. It needs to change. But however, if you have been given a position of authority, you should act and make sure that the essence of being in government is achieved, which is protection of life and property of the people that have voted for you. In that case, I would say every elected officer in Nigeria, not only in Edo State, have failed. People Odia is the senator representing Edo Central. Uromide is representing Edo South. Francis Ali Kemena is representing Edo North. In the House of Assembly, we have Ezuwa Agbonaima, we have Pali Irese, Sadros Ogun, Joseph Ejewere, and Akpatasi Chidoma. They are all failures. But however, what we need to do as Edo people, and as a people that really need security for ourselves, we have to have a parallel security arrangement of which volunteers will contribute and will use technology. Like the drone that shows this Fulani. The drone is able to get the geographical location of where the act is being committed. Therefore, my first suggestion first is to go to the governor. He has to create a ministry for security of life and property. With a security expert, we can hire one from anywhere in the world who will come out with a strong security architecture to protect life and property in Edo State. It's a shame that our forefathers that lived in Benin over 700 years ago knew the essence of securing the city. That is why they built moats around Benin to protect the people. So then we have every form of security. None of them is our governor or representatives using. Therefore, I want to thank you all. Even as I have now, I have 45 acres of plantain farm.
What is it?
I'm not able to my farm. Any day I'm going to harvest my palm trees, I have to hire private security. I spend over 40,000 every month that I go to harvest palm trees. But if I were not an engineer, from a big farmer, I have to go to production to take a paid job so that I will be able to support my farm. Everywhere I've been invaded by Fulani. And the Fulanis they are desperate to kill whoever is on their way. The way I'm coming, I bought the land I'm using to farm. I make my money from the desert of Oman as a pipeline engineer. I came back to Nigeria thinking I want to develop a very big farm to train others and also to provide food. But now I'm not able to accept my farm because the village where I found last year, I escaped kidnapped by the witchcraft. In fact, the women they kidnapped, they carried them through my farm. I greeted them, and they just passed. Only for me to come out of the bush 5 minutes later to get water for my workers. I saw the women and their church members dancing along with that road. They said, "Our God, the kidnappers don't know that time. That along my way they carried like 2 million days inside." So testimonies like this is all over the place. I don't think it's not too big. If our government can put more money together, we can hire satellite space that will monitor activities of everybody in the country. Well, the guy what I want to thank you is the first time I'm doing live with you. Let Edo people forget government. That is my own commission. We can come together, put our resources together. If 1 million Edo individuals that love Edo State put 1,000 together, that is 1 billion naira. 1 billion naira will help us to securing our life and property. Thank you very much. Let me allow others to talk.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, sir. Please, we don't want you to go yet because I believe some of my panelists here might be throwing questions at you. Please,
Yes, yes. I wanted to ask him something. I wanted to say something, so I was just waiting for him to
Okay, go
finish.
ahead.
Yes, yes, sir. Sir, yes, yes.
Hold on, Alex. He's still talking. Sir, go ahead. You were saying something. Please go ahead.
Is this go ahead for Felix Omorigi?
No, I thought you were talking to us.
Yes, I said I'm home based. So I have some second information. If you want to ask me questions, to your questions.
All right. Please, my people, throw your questions. Start with Alex, then followed by the others. Go ahead.
Sir, I agree with everything you said, but I still believe that the governor is the #1 chief security man of the state because he gets security votes every month. In the space of rumor is around from 600 million to 1 billion naira. So I know there are senators and there are House of Rep and they have to report to the presidency. They have to cry out. Those ones can only cry out or complain. But it appears they've been compromised. The nearest government ought to be local government. And now, over 2 years, they've not been working. So the governor is the one that campaigned around the whole world, like all the world in Edo State. He is the one to be complained to. So you cannot tell us not just to forget government. Then he continues stealing this money. He continues having a nice time. We have to keep talking. If that's all we can do. What do you think?
Brother, let me quickly respond. You see, the governor of every state in Nigeria is the constitutionally recognized chief security officer of the state. But where our constitution fails is that none of these governors can command the police. They don't have that.
Why do they command them? Sir, wait. Why do they command them when they want to put those a building? During election, they command these men and these police obey them.
I want to put something here.
Exactly.
Let me put something to this, our brother, please. You see, today in the western part of Nigeria, you have Amotekun, which is completely commanded by the governors themselves. In the northern part of Nigeria, there's what they call Isba. There are places you cannot sell beer, you cannot drink. As rich as Edo Kingdom or Benin Kingdom or the empire as a whole, we don't have anything on ground that the governor is financing currently to even protect the interest of the people. I think that is the greatest threat. Let's put the federal aside now, because even the federal can no longer protect the entire nation. If you look at what happened in Benue yesterday, a village was totally ransacked, 70 people murdered, and a lot of people they are in the hospital. So by this same group of people. Now we are talking about our own interest. What stop our governor receiving this money? He cannot even put the local vigilante together, train them, equip them to be able to do their task.
My brother, with due respect, you see, we see governors and the way they dress gloriously. In fact, they are just. I would just liken governors in Nigeria. I'm not talking to a single governor. All of them, they are just like talking to making Naga.
Sorry, sir. Why are you not mentioning the name Obaseki that he has failed in security provision for the state? Why can't you just say you condemn that behavior of his? And why is he having police to command when he wants to demolish building of opposition party members? And why is he having police to command when he wants to campaign? So how do you explain that? You are generalizing governors, and I'm a bit not comfortable. Sorry.
I'm not exonerating any governor. They are the chief security officer of the state.
Sir, don't say they use our governor. We are in Edo State.
Say about Edo State. We're talking about Edo State.
Allow him. He has right to use his words the way he wants to use it. Let him use the word he wants to use.
We are talking about Edo State. Sir, excuse me, sir, with all due respect, we're talking about Edo State. We're talking about the insecurity in Edo State. You just explained to us your pains and how much you pay for security. So when you are making your postulation, sir, please, we are specifically talking about the constituted authority, Governor Obaseki and his cabinet, and also the Federal House of Representatives. If you want to be specific, sir, you need to be specific. We're not talking about all the other governors in Nigeria. I was speaking about our dear Edo State, sir. That's where Mr. Alex is coming from.
Now, if this is
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Okay, I will tell you that Governor Obaseki has failed the Edo people with respect to protection of life and property. Okay, I will just tell you a brief of my coverage of Edo State. I am from Oba. I'm not afraid to say where I come from. In Odo local government, we are very close to Ronigbe. Presently, this year, we are just today is April 12th. Over 6 people have been kidnapped and they are not found at Ronigbe. My farm is in Oza Northeast, very close to Benin, Akure, along Benin Akure Road, very close to Edo Ondo boundary. You can see that I cover from eastern Edo State to western Edo State. I also have a farmers group that I put together as a cooperative. So I work here in Port Harcourt. I'm a mechanical engineer. I have love for agric, and I know that agric is the best way to reduce poverty. If the only work we do without having certification is just the experience and gather from others. But millions of people are not able to do this. They are being thrown into poverty because the only thing they can do without knowing anybody. You don't know anybody to buy cutlass. You don't know anybody to enter the bush and clear and plant your crop. They are not able to do it today because of failure of government to provide them with security, even in the bush. So that is the biggest challenge. Now, I will not exonerate any governor at all, including Gov Obaseki of my state. Obaseki should set up a high-power security team to come out with a security architecture for Edo people, so that everybody can contribute. I know
what of if he has collected money and is willing to give some part of Edo State to whosoever he want to give it to? What will he do in that situation?
Well, we have to investigate it. If those of us on this forum now can set up investigative panel, if we find him guilty, we go ahead to expose him.
Okay, look, Ogasi, he picked a pen and wrote a bill that 20% of every community land should be given and pass it to the House of Assembly. What will you investigate again? For him to be so encouraged, for him to have an encouragement to pick a pen and put up a kind of a bill. You should think of that. What are you going to investigate again? You should understand that this guy is for something.
So that road clause he put inside the anti-open grazing of Edo State was thrown away immediately. Other people are not fools. Anybody can come out with any political reason, but security of life and property remains sacrosanct, and we should all put hands together to make sure that whoever is sabotaging our security, we eliminate successes from our system. But doing the elimination is not the true constitutional means.
Sir, sorry, Alex. You know what? Yeah, okay, sir. We keep talking about we need to gather ourselves together and try and protect ourselves. But in the same light, I think that we should also still have the right to question Governor Obaseki that the security vote he's getting, the security vote money he's getting every month, Buhari does not fail to give them this money every month.
Money.
We have the right to question him. What in heaven's name? What in Osalobua's name is he using the money for? What in heaven's name is he using the money for? Because we cannot continue like this. And sir, I mean, to be realistic, Edo State people, like what CEO just said, we are not together per se. Even we in diaspora, everybody's kind of divided. If everybody donates 1,000 naira, like you said, 1 million Edo lights, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen because we are not together.
Okay, my
that's the problem.
sister,
So in the same, like, we need to be questioning what's government with the state security money. What's it doing? Up to 600 to 1 billion naira every month. Do you know what that is? Even if we should get drones in every look. I mean, these communities, they are mentioning the names every time. You mean there's no security person that can go there and fish out these people from the bushes? Like, seriously?
The security person that can go to these bushes must not be related to government. Our government is
get mercenaries. Are you saying she get mercenaries because that is illegal?
our government, if they know your security strategies, they will definitely sabotage you. What is their mind
Okay,
now?
Mr. Morigi, like me, I'm calling from abroad now. Legally, we can't do anything that have to be illegal. If we want to support anything, let me tell you, if the governor is willing to put up local vigilante, and they gave us the opportunity and say contribute because we don't have money, we will do everything to do that, because we've been able to explain ourselves what we are sponsoring in our place, because a lot of things are going on worldwide. Nigeria is a sovereign country, and we are very careful to know exactly what we are supporting. For example, if we want to put money together because the women are being misused and being raped, and we want a psychologist to help these women, we can do this. These are the reasons why we put money to somewhere. But if it comes to a situation we want to take security into our own hands, we can't do it, because there are legal odds to it. Tomorrow we don't know what will happen, and they will trace it to your account here, or maybe your name that you send money to so group, so time. What connection do you have with them? How are you going to explain yourself? So there are legal situations. However, what we need to do, as my sister said, we are becoming so divided here as Edo people. We need to start waking up. Let this cause unite us and look for a way to forge things ahead. Let there be a body, and let us know what that body stands for. Like as I said, I keep on saying, like this, my sister who was calling upon this commissioner, I saw so many qualities in her. If she's able to put herself together with the other lady here, that they want to take responsibility to help these women, and finance is being needed, then legally we are free to contribute to this. However, they can also come out by accounting for how they are spending this money, which will also motivate more people to come in. I think we can start from there. I don't want to campaign for let us go and fight them. Let us go and take another strategy. And if you look at it, that strategy is illegal. We will not be partisan to that, because it's not going to help us. It's not going to help our people. And that is just the truth.
Now, my brother, you see, I suggested earlier that Edo state government should be pressured to set up Edo State Ministry of Security of Life and Property. And based on that, help them. It is we that know the base that will help them to write out the modalities and methods of activity security for us.
We agree. I agree with your suggestion. If the aim and objective of the governor is to come and destroy Edo State, will he think of that? Do you supposed to be the one that will be telling him all this kind of something? These are so simple. But when you have an hidden agenda, you will look for a way to manipulate the people. And that's what the governor is doing. And that's why we are here to expose him. That our people have to wake up that the greatest threat to Edo State is the governor. We don't need to do any other thing. Currently, is the greatest threat.
The arrogance of failure is so obvious. There's so much arrogance in the response.
I understand, Sister Rita, hold on. With due respect, sir, we understand your suggestion of government putting security personnel, employing the security experts to come and all that. We are talking about somebody that has been in power in 1.5 tenure now. At least, I think it's having about 2 years to go. If he has not done this thing for the past 6 years that is there, what makes you think he's going to do it now, even as you are suggesting it? Thank you.
Good. We will, those of us talking now, okay? If we put our pen to paper and put that proposal to him and follow it up with massive campaign for him to establish that ministry, I think we can achieve it. It is because the people.
Can I ask you a question? Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, sir.
Are you part of this government by chance?
I'm not.
He's not.
Okay, because I was kind of the reason why I just come in. I just saw it and I just quickly. I thought you were part of this government because when they're asking you questions now, I don't feel like asking because I wanted to find. I thought you were part of this government. I have a lot of questions to ask you, but I can see that you're not part of the government. So it's like we are just talking. I thought you were part of the government.
I'm still asking questions because he have more knowledge, about this government.
I'm not part of any government. I'm a private person. I have mentioned the village. Not everybody can mention the name of the village in an open discussion like this. I don't know anybody that I'm talking to now. And I gave my name and study somebody. Yeah. If you go to the book of the General Society of Engineers, you will see me there. If you go to the book of the Committee for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, correct, you will see me there.
Okay.
Sometimes
But I'm not
farm.
Sir, Domo, sir, Mr. Omorigi, I have a question. You said you are an engineer. Is there any way that you know, I don't know what kind of engineering that you're specialized in, but is there any way that, sir?
I said I'm a mechanical engineer.
Oh, mechanical engineer, great. Okay, the reason why I'm asking this now, because we're looking at solutions, right? We're looking for solutions. Is there any way you know other engineers in Nigeria now, because you want to go local, that can make us have access to drones if we have to do things ourselves? We can have. I don't know if you know somebody like Dr. Osatuame Osemege. I'm sure you've heard about him in the US, right? He's the one that designs drones for the US Army. Now in Nigeria, now I know you guys have Association of Nigerian Engineers. If you have Nigerians who are specialized in robotics of having access to drones where we can access these people, that can work in a certain radius with infrared. I mean, infrared can work at night and stuff like that. If we can gather this, and then maybe we can all, if we can have somebody that that can do this for us, and then we talk about donating for us to purchase this in various communities, I think that would help. If you know engineers who are specialized in robotics of drones, that's just what I feel based on your own profession and your experience, in all of this insecurity.
Let me give you a small experience I have in my farm. I have a 45-acre plantain farm. I live and work in Port Harcourt. Every weekend I go to my farm in Edo State. There was a lot of stealing going on in my farm. So I bought terrestrial cameras and installed it on top of trees in my farm. The camera is capable of recording for 72 hours. So I installed 5 of it in my farm. And lo and behold, 5 days later, when I saw it on a Sunday and left for Port Harcourt. When I came back on Saturday, I downloaded these videos I captured in it. Almost everybody in that village were stealing from my farm. Almost everybody. And they even meet themselves there and laugh. So security is mostly surveillance and intelligence gathering. So police is just an additional. If you are able to locate where they are, you are able to capture them red-handed, because today my plantains will ripe fall down, nobody nears my farm. So anyway, I don't want to
I don't know if yes, sir. I don't know if you understood what I said. We're talking about, because right now, the way Nigeria is right now, technology is the only way. A serious government will use technology to overcome all this nonsense. So going back to Edo State now, I was asking you talked about putting up a camera. That's different. We're talking about drones because these guys are in the forest. Now we need to help ourselves, like you were preaching. We need to help, since the government is complacent with them, because his silence means complacency as far as I'm concerned. And everybody knows that. So if we know anybody as an engineer we can get access to drones with a higher radius infrared that can fly around the forest, then if we can capture these guys. We're not talking about killing anybody now. If we can empower our men to go to the forest or the vigilantes that you can gather, like in that village, to catch, because we know the specific location because of the use of these drones. So with your influence, I'm asking as an engineer, I am sure you must know other engineers who have expertise or who have the connections for us to purchase these drones to help us comb our forest, since the governor is complacent to these people. That's just my question and my suggestion to you, sir.
Village in the Benin-speaking area, from Oriomo to Ibobaoka to Oredo to Oga Northeast and Ovia, Ikobazuwa, that don't have vigilante. If we want to secure our state, we will use drones as well as terrestrial cameras. They can be hidden on top of trees. These people, they pass. You understand? Now,
yes, sir.
These cameras used in Nigeria, they are all from the Western world. So if we have to do this, especially you people that are in diaspora, you are the ones that will help us. If you provide the cameras and the drones, we will train people village by village to stand in their village and be able to monitor their villages. The drone I will need must be able to capture images and send back to base for a radius of 1 kilometer. So as you go out in the country that you are living, help us check out where drone technology are sold. Then you can get the rate. If it is more than 1 kilometer that you stand in a place that are able to view 1 kilometer radius, these people will be captured red-handed. And you know, criminals, what they hate most, what they don't like is for them to be caught red-handed. So like the drone in the camera that Nigeria was showed, I can see it's just a drone that our photographers use to cover, social events. But security drones, some can go 4 kilometers radius. I know of them. There was a farmer that was using it to monitor his farm, but he had problem with the governor in the first one. I think the man had to run away to Liberia.
Mr. Morigi, sir, what will it cost us to have those kind of security drones?
The last time I checked, they were Israeli drones, commercial Israeli drones. It will cost around $4,000 to get one. You can Google, you will see them. But the Germans make very rugged drones. If not for the war in Ukraine, the Ukrainians also make rugged drones that can withstand our climate. That is it. But
and then we have, oh God.
So, Mr. Morige, don't you think these drones you're talking about right now, don't you think that these drones should have a command control where someone can be monitoring this, and these are part of where our police will come and take their stand, and they don't even have experience in dealing with all these things. So this is another problem we still have to face, because there are going to be people on ground monitoring that drones, knowing where these all things are coming from, partnering with other states in case anybody trying to infiltrate as well. There's a lot of things that we need to put on ground here. Don't you think so?
There's no law in Nigeria preventing anybody from using drones. I don't know of any.
Sir. Okay. Oh, sir. I just want to respond to Israel, brother Israel. For somebody to operate a drone, I mean, we are not dumb people. It is not rocket science at all. It is not rocket science. And you mentioned the police. I'm talking based. I mean, excluding the Nigerian police, since they said it's a federal
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Sister Rita.
We are in Edo State. We have intelligent use that can operate computer when you do all this Yahoo and whatever. So operating the drone. No, can I finish, please? Operating the drones will not be a problem. We need to have we need to have access to it, and of course we need to have a central security area where all these things are captured. When you bring equipment, people will come out. People will volunteer. These guys will volunteer. No, can I finish, please? People will come out and volunteer. You have youths that will volunteer, both male and female. When we bring these things, I mean, if the list of the drones, like Mr. Omerigi just said, was 4,000, definitely we'll have ones that are $2,000 or $2,500. And please, I want to make this appeal. Please, in the name of Jesus, in the name of the ancestors, in the name of whatever you believe
please
in.
Don't call Jesus. Don't call Jesus there, because now Jesus is not even. It's annoying with the Nigerian government now. It's afraid. No. Because
Israel, please don't interrupt me. Israel, what I'm about to say
is getting out of hand.
Israel, please do not interrupt me. What I'm about to say, I need to say it out, and just let me just flow, please. Please, I am begging everybody in Edo State, or anybody who is not even from Edo State that just love Edo State, or you have a wife that is married, or you have in-laws that are from Edo State, or all Edo State citizens, whether you're a multi-billionaire, you are a multi-millionaire, you live in diaspora, you live in any part of Nigeria, please, I am begging you in the name of whatever you believe in the name of your forefathers, I am begging you people, please, if you have access to drones, if you have connections to get drones, access to it, please, contact Naija Watch. Please contact Naija Watch, because I know there's a lot of people who have connections and access, but they don't know who to connect to and who to talk to. Please contact Naija Watch. If we have to do this ourselves, we got to do it ourselves. If we have a complacent governor who is not doing anything, then we have to protect ourselves.
But
Danjuma, General
is this
Danjuma
not,
says,
Sister
Nigerians
Rita, Sister
protect yourself.
Rita,
No,
is
please let
this
me
not what
finish.
I said? Is it not what I said earlier? You were
Please,
talking
I
about
am
being
appealing.
and
If
being
you are
leader.
listening to
When I
the
was saying
sound
that
of
we
my
should be able
voice,
to help ourselves.
if we are listening to the sound of my voice, wherever you are, whoever is going to watch this later, if you have connections to access drones, if you please, I am begging you. We are in tears. We are bleeding. I am begging those who are listening to me, all the multimillionaires, all the big boys and big girls in of Edo State, or who love Edo State, who just want to do good for humanity. Please, if you are listening to the sound of my voice, contact Niger Watch. If you have access to drones, if you have access to technology equipment where we can fish out these criminals, please, we need your help. We are begging you. We need your help. Since Edo State governor cannot beg, we are begging. Contact Niger Watch. Contact
You're only
Niger Watch. It's
asking
on
for drones. Now,
YouTube.
what about the other
Please.
logistics? You're only
Including
asking for the drones
Israel, you are
now.
interrupting me. I have not
You're only
finished.
asking for drones. You are not.
I am.
You will talk about the other ones. Let her finish. You
I
will also
said
make your own.
any security
Mr.
apparatus you
Israel.
have, drones, connections, whatever you have, if you're listening to the sound of my voice, please, if you love humanity, if you love Edo State, if you just want to be a good person, if you want to go to heaven, whatever your heaven is, please, we need your help. And I'm appealing, we need your help. Engineers and computer scientists, all of you, there's no idea that is stupid. All of you, administrative level, please, we need your help right now. We are appealing. Contact Niger Watch on YouTube. Contact, or you can ask for his number. Elvis, please put your contact number on the screen. We need your help right now. We have to start appealing now. We have to start begging the world. We have to start from Europe, Asia, Scandinavia, North America, Nigeria, Africa, anywhere you are. Please, if you are listening to the sound of my voice, we need your help. We need your help in any security apparatus you have. Need drones. We need experience in technology. We need training. We need a lot of things. Please, we need you. That's just my appeal.
Well, my sister, drones and cameras are surveillance tools. Now, a combination of drones and terrestrial cameras will help a lot. You can have a central data storage center. It can even be in Europe. If, for example, I'm in village A, every 2 hours, we send our drones on surveillance. Note that we also have thick forests, that when drones fly on top of trees, it will not be able to capture cliffs on the ground. But, however, it will still help us. If a particular village send drones out for, like, say, a radius of 1 kilometer, you download the video so captured and send it to the central monitoring unit, which I even suggest will not be in Nigeria, because if some of these Fulanis that are doing these things, they have high-powered people supporting them. I beg to be contradicted, so they deny. So if a central data center is somewhere outside Nigeria, and these drones, this video clips captured in state to that, you can then sit down there in your comfort and analyze them. If there's any particular village that something suspicious is captured, then we can now inform the people on ground to go to that area, because we already have information beforehand. That is how it works. All of us talking that we are not security experts. You that are also in diaspora, you can also talk to your friends that head security organizations. They should not to gain from them.
All
so
right.
that is what my suggestion is. The database, anything you capture, send it to base and you sit down there to analyze it.
Thank you, sir. Israel, please talk to us.
What I believe is having these kind of drones. They are good. They are not. I've said it before. You can remember when I said to have a security, this thing needs a drone. And these drones, when Obaseki actually brought police and they were using bikes, you cannot get these people at this present days. I said it before. It's drones. You have to have a central computer where these people, somebody who is going to be on ground, you have to be changing them, because otherwise they infiltrate you. So that drones a central computer is located there, so that somebody is watching it and telling the people on ground who are doing the footwork and say, on so, go to so place, somebody is entering that place. And also sharing counter information with the neighboring city if there's anything coming. Because this thing is not, we can put drones in here in Edo. You're also going to be happening. You're also going to be you're also going to be, watching somebody from Delta, what is called Ondo, so that these are places where they can easily go into. So those people will also tell you that somebody else is moving towards your own end. You can also track it and say, this is our, or sharing information that is going to be the whole thing that will solve it. But the problem is that if we get drones, we're also going to be bringing people that is going to be working with it, that is going to be on the central computer. So it's a lot. We're also going to be having people in the community that is going to be sharing information as well. So we're going to work with everybody. It's not just we're going to appeal on the diasporas alone. Even in Nigeria, where we are, because this information is within the local government, is within the villages as well. So we're going to have people on ground and people that are also working with the computers as well. So it's going to be based on everybody working together.
I don't know. I don't think there's a law that says we cannot use drones in Nigeria. There's no. I have not seen any law.
Did I say that there's a law that said you cannot use drones?
No, I'm not referring to you. I'm looking at somebody's comment. It's illegal to have drones, but in Nigeria, there's no law that prohibits you using drones. There's no law yet.
Okay, let me quickly throw something in, if I'm permitted.
No. Please, before that, I want Mr. Alex to talk to us. He have not spoken. Mr. Alex, please, if you are there, I want you to contribute to this.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. I can see the passion. I can see the love. I can see the pain, and I'm just listening to everything. Is the way forward. That is why I've been quiet. When I see something suspicious, I would have raised my hand since to talk or to counter, but you don't have to counter where there's no reason to counter. So it's the way forward. Bini will say, where I see me a woman, we have to do all we can do within our limited ability to try and see how we can salvage the whole situation, because it's really a mess. Who knows? This is the reason why God allows us to have the little privilege that we are on this platform, or those on the comment section, those who are watching, the little privilege. I want to join my voice to what somebody said, appealing to people who are Edo born, whether you are Ishan, whether you are Auchi, so long you are an Edo person and you are doing well in life and God is blessing you. This is the reason why God gave you that business, that success, that position. Please bring out your money, bring out yourself, bring out your money. That's just it. Doesn't matter how much is it, how little it is. Contact Nigeria or contact anybody on the platform and bring your own information too, or monetary or whatever. We need everybody all hands must be on deck right now to salvage our kingdom. It's a great kingdom, Benin, it's a very beautiful kingdom with discipline, security. I mean, Benin was very difficult to be conquered. It took the British, the whole NATO forces of today, before they went back. They had to come back in about 6 months' time to come and conquer Benin after conquering all other territories. So Benin, we cannot allow Benin or those states slide into the hands of one careless person in the person of the governor right now. I just see carelessness. Yes, to put
Nigeria together, so we shouldn't put that aside
with the Nigeria condition. If you have children abroad, once in a while bring them back home. Once
did a lot for us. It's very sad.
They spend 2 weeks, take them back home, teach them things. All the stranger, all the wicked. This is all I can deduce from the body language of the governor and those around him. So I really appreciate you guys. I love the passion. I love the zeal. I love the patriotism. Please, billionaires, millionaires, all of you in Europe, America, Asia, Arab country, India, if you are a dope person, bring your money, bring your support. We need to salvage this situation. And if you are talented with computers, with manipulation of the system, software development, please, we need your talent now. We need your talent. We'll try and find a way to to see how we can, have some men to give you like a temporary protection in any way we can, like a vigilante. So don't be afraid. We all have to do something about this, because it's very obvious right now to the blind that the governor right now is not ready to do anything. He's somewhere now listening to us, sipping a glass of wine, ready to destroy, ready to allow the Fulani herdsmen to destroy. So that is all I can see about the governor. Up till now, he has not made a statement. Since the killings have been going on for 2 years, he will come out and start telling us about 30 years plans and putting those states on the map of greatness. But we all die first before we get to that stage? So thank you, guys. Thank you.
Let me add this on. Another thing I see that can also work. Mr. Morigi, are you listening? Because a lot of things you just have to do. It's a common sense. This is a common sense of how you draw security strategies. When you're having people on ground, because when you're tracking people, whenever you put people on ground, especially the vigilante, another strategy they can use is reshuffling these vigilantes. If they are being put in a structure, you reshuffle them. You don't them whenever on their duty, you tell them what is their next, where that they are going, and what is the strategy. If, for example, let's give an example now, we want to deal with Ovia and maybe Uselu. If we have 40, maybe 20 that is in Ovia today, tomorrow they are not going to be in Ovia. Because that is how you see infiltration, because another person might go and sabotage whatever you want to do. You need to reshuffle all these people. You today, you are not going to Ovia, you are going to so place, and you put your phone down and you are moving to Ovia. We, the commanders, are the one. They are the ones seeing the drought and telling you you that is moving with the cars to say this is where you are. The enemy on the enemy northeast, north south, southwest. You use codes to tell them this is where you are going. Then tomorrow, the one maybe in Oriomo will come to Ovia. Like that, you reshuffle them so that they don't have people that will compromise. Because otherwise, you have certain people going to the same direction every day. Tomorrow, they know where they are going. What if they are being compromised and said today we are coming to you?
Exactly.
So these are the strategies. You see, I've said this thing on all these things are very. It's a common sense. It's not about saying you were born here. This is just absolutely, to me, it's just nonsense. If you want to do something, it doesn't take you to. It's a common sense.
So
it's a strategy.
But let me also. I want to contribute something to Israel. May I also say something?
Because my question is, are you all aware that the areas where these Fulani have the infantry to set up their camp, some of them that has been caught, their reason is always that they have settled the Enoge or the traditional law of that area. Are you aware that some of our Enoge collected money from Fulani, and when it comes to December, they give the community one cow, which some youth and elders in the community slaughter, and to the Fulanis, that money they give to Enoge, they see it as the money they have used to buy the land.
That is infiltration.
Yes, sir. Sir, do you know what? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to make something clear here. We all know that we have Fulanis from Mali, Sudan, Senegal infiltrating, and then they use the Fulani that we know that just holds a stick with their cow. They mingle with them, and they use Fulani herdsmen as a yardstick to attack our people. Let's say the Enoge gave them rights. We need to know, okay, what right? Did they buy land? Obviously, they didn't buy land. Maybe they just want to graze with their cow around there. But does that give them a right to just pick any young girls, like these innocent girls that went to get a palm kernel, to just rape them? Those are not. In fact, to me, the Fulani tribe, unfortunately, President Buhari has bastardized the Fulani tribe, because we know that there are good ones and there are also evil ones. It's the same across the board, but with this menace across Nigeria and the complacency, he has made the Fulani tribe like a pariah. He has completely destroyed the name of that tribe, unfortunately. But that excuse of saying they no gave them or whatever land is not an excuse to be raping and killing people. That's the point.
But the thing is, what he's trying to say, you can see that we still have a lot of things to do. You see what I was saying just now? You just specify something. Now, these people who are giving this land, The authorization is here. See, we are trying to divert it now. We need to make them understand who owns this land. How did you give this thing to this land? How much was paid? What agreement? Because we don't know. These are the
Israel,
infiltrations.
when
We
there's no
don't know.
synergy, when the governor is disconnected from the people, there's no
No,
synergy
it's not about,
between
listen,
the
this is about a
traditional
system.
institution and the constituted institution. There's no synergy. This is what happens. Everybody becomes
What kind of
lawless.
a system do
Everybody.
we operate? That is another thing we have to ask
We need
ourselves.
to.
We must be very frank here.
Israel, prior to Governor Obaseki's administration, did we ever have issues with this kind of disconnection? We didn't, because really it's just about pride. You know, if you're a leader, what is leadership? You keep talking about leadership. If you're a leader, there's a
Let's not
disconnection.
divert. Let's not divert on
We're
this.
not
Let's
diverting.
watch on this what he just said. This is
My
another
brother,
credible
I am on the
information.
ball. I'm
Yeah.
not diverting. When there's
Good.
synergy between the constituted authority and the traditional institution, listen, we cannot deny that. We cannot dissuade the traditional institution in Edo State. I'm not speaking about any other tribe or any other state. Edo State, we all know, we revere our Oba, and it cannot be ignored. It can never be ignored. Forever, it can never be ignored. But if we don't have a synergy between the traditional institution and the constituted authority, there is definitely going to be clash among ethnic lines, among land, among around security. There must always be issues. You just mentioned something now about the and Enoge giving them land. You were asking Israel. You said, who gave them the authority? If there was synergy between the constituted authority and the traditional institution, they would have a representative whereby the traditional institution will go and meet the constituted authority to say, oh, okay, this is what happened. These people are coming here. You know, they want land for grazing, and then you get permits. That is when there's synergy. You cannot.
My sister, I wanted to say something.
Governorship is not one-way street. You need to work with everybody and put your pride or personal vendetta aside. That is why we are suffering it badly right now. We are suffering it badly, unfortunately.
Let me contribute something here. Like those people, I want to quickly say something. What I know, those villagers were used to this Fulani some time ago. Some of them even farm for them. They give them money, they hire them. So there was a connection already. And that is why when some of them just came in and said, we want to use here for a temporary to feed our cattle, because they don't really raise those cattle there. When they transport them from north to the marketplace here, though as a central or transit, they need a place to get food for them. So they will meet this village, try to settle with them. These things happen during peaceful harmony, not like this crisis situation. You understand me, that we find ourselves. And then, as I said earlier, like all these suggestions we are making about drone and everything, they are all good. But the chances for them not to work is very big. Because the greatest threat now is Obaseki, is the governor of the state. And that is the person we need to tell our people that, look, Edo State is under existential threat, and they must wake up and challenge their governor. He's ready to kill his people. Because if our people are provoked to take laws into their hands, Ekenwa Bara belong to Edo State enemy, because he is there. His man is there. Governor is not even concerned about Edo people.
Did we take the oath of office with the governor?
Of office for nothing? So now, without him, you see the local vigilante are willing and they are powerless.
Yes.
He has destroyed the entire sector. Let me tell you, Okowa and him agreed to create a Bende security outfit. Now the South zone governors agree to create South zone outfit. Obaseki destroyed that plan before they put things on ground. He informed the president. Do you think why they are not afraid of this man? Nobody want to work with him. We are in a serious trouble. We need to talk to the Edo State people that, look, this man that you brought into power is ready to destroy the land. Wake up and challenge him. That is the only way forward. There's nothing we can do behind him. He will destroy all of them. He's not ready to help Edo people. If you buy drum, he will look for a way to useless it. I'm just telling you my own mind. We need to know the exact person that is leading us. Edo people is not of his own interest. He's just here. He just manipulated his way into this power by telling our people that he don't want to share our money. We all carried away with the slogan, they want me to share money. Who is he not sharing the money with? What has he been able to achieve for our people? Nothing.
Who took the
So I don't know. Edo people should wake up. There is nothing we can do if we don't challenge this governor. We can't do it by ourselves. There is nothing. I'm just telling you. We only help our people that are already victims.
be asking those who is in charge of security, who is in charge, who took the oath of office. We can ask
Boys
governors
are willing.
who took
Instead
the
of this
oath of
guy to
office.
train them, to structure them, at least to use them, he
Buhari
refused.
has,
He dumped them.
yes, Buhari has
They
said
are
it.
all
Go and
fishing
ask
for
your
themselves.
governors. Buhari has said it in all. That's why he has this lackadaisical attitude. He said, "Go and ask your governors. Your governors should go and
He's
ask your
getting money
governors.
now. There's something
They
billion
give
every
them
month.
money to
Is
do
this
what they
more
need
money?
to do. We need to start asking the pertinent questions. Who took the oath of office? Was it me? Was I the one holding the Bible?
Coming here
Was I
to
standing
deceive
there?
our
It's
people.
not
I want
me.
to build hospital. I want to build road. He's
Question.
building roads. Is he dependent? They have been building
Who
road,
took
no
the
road.
oath
Are
of
we fools?
office? Who took the oath of office? It's not me. It's not Niger Watch. It's not Mr. Omarege. It's Governor Godwin Obaseki. He took the oath of office. If the kitchen is too hot, step aside. Get out of the kitchen. Get out of the kitchen, man.
Life and property of Edo people. Obaseki was voted to protect life and property of Edo people. However, our people must know that he is like a wheelbarrow. If you don't push him, he will not move. So, now that our people can no longer go to bush, to their farms, they cannot die now, you cannot produce food. We have a suicide mission. And I push our governor to take the lead. That is my own submission.
All right, people, I appreciate every one of you. You can see that I actually gave you guys time to express your pains, your concerns, contributions, suggestions, and so on. Yes, let's continue to talk. To force this change to happen. We'll continue to talk, although they don't like it, but in most cases, my only painful part is when you see some of our adult people attack us for standing and saying the truth. I would like us to round up here because we'll be here now for 3 hours, 41 minutes, and it's still counting. So I'll be coming out again later on, if possible, if not tomorrow, so that we can continue to talk about the things that is affecting you and I. I really do appreciate every one of you. I don't know, I'll give 1 minute to everybody to round up with me now, which I'll be starting from the Iron Sword. The Iron Sword, 1 minute, please just round up with us in 1 minute.
Yeah, Mr. Elvis, thank you so much for the opportunity and for this platform and for you yourself that has been a committed son of Edo State that have your people in the mind. I want to appreciate you. And I will still sustain my own view on the area of the First Lady of Edo State and the Commissioner for Women Affairs. They should please come out and see what they can do for our sisters that are being raped, the children, the mothers, the grandmothers, everybody that is involved in this thing. Maybe some boys that are not be able to speak out that have to do with rape, not just only with Fulani herdsmen, but rape in general. So I am very, very concerned in that area. They should do something, and the governor should do something about the security of our state. Our heart is bleeding. We are not happy about what is happening in our state. So thank you also very much, all my fellow panelists. It was nice debating with you guys today, and I appreciate you all. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, the Irish Ward and Rita Adams. I just want to say thank you guys because hearing the voices of the ladies here today, actually put every one of us in a comfortable position. I understand that whenever we are here, all men, having the ladies here, we all are learning from each other, listening to each other. I think it means a lot. Thank you so much. We would love to do this all over again. I'd like us to move on right now to Madam Rita, please talk to us.
Yeah, and thank you very much. Thank you very much, Elvis. Thank you, everyone. My sister Irene, God bless you. And Mommy Diaspora and everybody in the comment section. We just need to. I'm appealing. I'm using this medium to appeal to every Edo loving person. Please, we need your help. Contact Nigeria Watch. The number is on the screen. Please, we need your help. Whatever help you can render us, or whatever connections you can render us to help remove these people from our forest and protect our people. God bless everybody.
Thank you so much. I'll move to Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex, please talk to us in 1 minute.
Yes, I want to thank everybody for your time. It's been a very sad one. It's a pathetic one. Those girls could have been my sisters, my daughters, like my little cousins, yeah, my bloodline. But we live in a world where politicians are so evil. They just forget I mean, they lie a lot. They don't care about us. So next time we'll be more careful. If there is going to be a next time before this government leave, we should be very careful and skeptical. If somebody sells us a slogan of they want me to share money, they want me to do this. If anybody, any Dick and Harry just come to us with anything, we should be very careful next time. Look at what we voted. A man that was like a saint, an angel, got sent from the diaspora. I heard he lived abroad. So we were expectant. We were full of hope, vigor, and vision for the future. But now we are even worse off than before he came. I wish this never happened. I wish it's a dream, and I would like someone to touch me so that I will stop this bad sleep. So, thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother Alex. I'll go to our brother Midwest Republic. Please use your 1 minute now.
Okay, I want to thank ladies and gentlemen who took their time today to be part of this program and these powerful two ladies in our midst. I thank them so much. And I still want to appeal the madam, I think Madam Irene, that if she is the type that will be having chance, and I also appeal to you to create a kind of a chance for him, how we can be able to reach out to these our sisters who are already victim of this circumstance, that we can see what we can do at this level. That's the urgent thing we need now, to my own suggestion. The governor is not willing to listen to anybody. The way I'm seeing him, he's in a mission, and I do people should see him as an essential threat to their future. And the faster they know it, the better it will be for all of them, because this is not an easy something that is coming ahead. So we need to know the scale of a threat that is before our people. It's really serious. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Midwest Republic.
Yeah, Mr. Negawas, please. I want to say something. I noticed that Mr. Midwest Republic is insisting on that area on my part a lot. What I can say right now, I have a sister that that specializes in that field in Edo State. There, I'm going to reach out to her to know how they work in this area of therapy and all the psychological issue. Let me see what she can tell me, and let me see how extent the little I can investigate about it. Then I will reach out to Niger Watch or anybody that can get my information to him. Then we'll see what we can do about it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. My brother Israel, please use your 1 minute now to talk to us. Let's round up.
Thank you very much, everybody. I came late. Didn't know what was until I got to my phone to notice that we were online. I even thought maybe there was one of the 7 members of the Edo State government in there. So I was eager to ask her, but I found out that it was just an ordinary person. But regardless of that, it's a painful thing that is happening in the States. And there's no word to justify them for they to always come out with 1 or 2 things. But I know all these things, all these people, they are clueless and they don't understand how system works. To me, security is the utmost priority of a government. But the way I'm seeing it, I don't think they have a clue. So I just think having the people who has the clue to find the solution to this thing is what they need now. But it's very unfortunate. I don't think these people have a clue. So to me, Nigeria, we need a better system. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother Israel. I so much appreciate you. I want to thank every one of you who have called into this show today to contribute. We appreciate all your contributions. Thank you very much. And those of you on the comment section, thank you so much for your time with us. We appreciate every one of you. We want to say thank you so very much. And I want to appreciate all my panelists. Thank you so much for your time, for all the suggestions as well that you all have poured out today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have to continue to do this so that we can continue to help ourselves to move those steps forward. Let's continue to speak the truth at all times, even though it hurts them. Let's just continue to stand for the truth. Thank you very much, my good people. I will say take care and we'll see you.